Thank you, Archangel, for coming into the building for the protection, the guidance, and guides any negative energy that is looking to come upon me. Please return to where it needs to go and chop it down. They sit here and feel like they fit to hang around, okay? Word around the town is, oh, we look, I'm down with the brown. Is you down? Justice, political ambitions. Somebody could have got, I'm hearing, all aboard. We got your full attention. It's all express board. Also, this is someone realizing something is about to go down, and hey, I'm not able to tell it. Like, I'm struggling. It's like I want to tell it so bad, but it's just like, to take the fun out of the whole situation, because it's like, with whatever this group is, because it's like they're still feeling as if they're in control of something and they're not. Also, someone catching on to this, like, shit, my own folks, shit, it be your own people that do you the worst. You know what I'm saying? It be your own folks. You'll feel that in any type of situation, especially when you're going through certain things in the worst way, you will feel that your own people will be the ones there to support you. And especially, like, God forbid you going through, certain people, you coming out the closet, or you're dealing with mental health, you're going through postpartum, you're going through things in life. You would feel that your family will be your biggest support team to actually help you up, wanting to help you, alchemize what it is that you're going through. However, you know what I'm saying, you'll feel that that's your biggest ally, but then you find out that they sitting there making up bogus lies and making fun of you, talking about you, having situations and gathering together to talk about certain things that you have going on, versus them coming in and actually being a full support team for you, and then working against you to steal from you, when clearly they, like, when people sit around and they observe on their own, like, this person would help you, this person will do this X, Y, and Z for you. You know what I'm saying? Just even the simple things. It's like, it'll be times where I didn't have money, but it's like, shit, you got a good $5, $10 in your pocket. Hey, I wasn't able, it was times where I wasn't able to afford, like, the full birthday cake that I know that they would want, but hey, that birthday cake was enough for me to let them know, like, I'm acknowledging your birthday. I know I'm not going to be able to get everything that you want. However, when I have it, we're going to get exactly what you asked for, and things do change then. But also, when you looking to go to people to be your confidant, to talk to them as, like, yeah, I did struggle with that. Yeah, I did do that. You wouldn't, the last thing you would ever want to need, especially when you coming into acceptance with certain things that you did, or, deeds and stuff like that. The last thing you would expect for people that supposed to be your friends, family, parents and stuff like that, that they'll be having a gathering around talking about you. Like, and then it's like, oh, you should be with this person, or you should do this. And it's like, no, I shouldn't. Like, that was the case, I would have stayed there in the first place. And then it's like, well, when you're getting there, where you were progressing, now you regressing. And instead of being like, damn, you regressed real bad when you came over here. But it's like, you remember, y'all said y'all want to be over here. And like, somebody could be like, oh, don't blame us for something like that. But it's like, no, but this is where you wanted it. And this is where, what I'm saying, the energy where they feed off of. And this is like, is it healthy? Is it beneficial? Some people, like, when you have to tell them, like, be quiet, don't be sitting there trying to, promote and provoke certain people to do certain shit, and then it goes bad, it goes left, and it's like, no, take full accountability. You persuade that person, that person is easily persuaded, take accountability. Now this is someone looking like, damn, they really lack really bad accountability. Like, I'm fighting it. Like, when you're fighting to make that change, and it's like, this is not even an attempt, you're fighting to make that change, and then here they are, like, hindering, halting, looking to stop you at every which angle. Like, you're looking to heal from certain things, and then they'll feel as if they're stopping you. Like, I'm gonna make you homeless, I'm gonna take this away from you, you don't deserve this. You don't clearly deserve it, because you don't know how to work for it, you don't know how to keep on to it, and then you got to keep doing what it is that you're doing, and then you got to keep adding people into that situation, and then be like, oh no, we don't act like that. But however, you're the one gather the people to watch somebody to kick them while they're already down, instead of helping them up. When there's a problem, you should be a solution, and when you're not a solution, why are you even involved involving yourself in a situation that you're not capable of handling. Like, hey, I have not ever been in this situation before. However, how am I able to help you in this situation so you could feel better in whatever it is? That's why they actually, even when you're breaking up, how am I able to better help you, handle or process a situation for when I walk away from this situation? It's, you know what I'm saying? It's not that you leave me feeling guilty, because you're not responsible for how someone else's feel in another person's behavior. But however, it allow you to reflect on, like, hey, in this situation, this is where I went wrong. And then there's also where it was like, damn, this is what I missed in that situation. And whatever it is that you miss in certain situation, it'll allow you to be like, damn, accountability, I'll take responsibility. But however, for me to miss the fact, like, damn, this is supposed to be my mama, but this is my biggest motherfucking op in this situation. Damn, that's supposed to be my auntie. Damn, they a fucking op. Like, instead of them sitting there like, how am I able to better comfort you or help you or assist you so you don't have to feel like you got to sit into certain type of shit simultaneously, and these be the same people doing the worst thing in the craziest way, right? Alchemize transformation. These were people try to halt you from alchemizing what is actually happening and transforming, and then they'll be the ones sitting there trying to tell your business. It's like people playing telephone, you telling them, hey, today is ABC. They're going to say, hey, today is DCF. And it's like, no, motherfucker, I said today is ABC. These will be people that play telephone and they're not even telling your situation right. So they running a wrong negative from off the jump versus, hey, let me figure out what actually happened from the beginning. And then these are people that, this is supposed to be your support system. This were supposed to be people who care for you. And more often than not, those be the motherfuckers that do you the worst. And then you don't really figure that shit out until like you're in the thick of that shit. And when you're in the thick of it, that shit is hard to really like process what's going on, because when you're in the midst of it and the storm is hitting, it's like, damn, all I need is for somebody to tell me some positive words. All I need is for somebody to give me a hug, like, or, damn, all I need is for somebody to like genuinely listen to me and not be judging. Like, if you're going to judge, do that on your own time. But however, having that need to do that. And I remember going through that shit and then just realizing like, wasn't nobody there. I did all this shit on my own. And when you finally get to that place, that's when you realize like, okay, it just is what it is. Helps with spiritual progression and stuff like that. Some people want you to regress. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's name could be Jeremiah, Gabriel, or something like that. Eba, Maya, or something. Abdiel. Divine revelation reveals messages, has the power to destroy. More often than not, like, y'all know this is the religion we practice, and what us practicing this, you're not able to do that. Yeah, the fuck they can. Quit trying to force them kids to be submissive to the bullshit that you is, because you don't know how to keep a fucking man. Like, I remember I had when I was hanging out with this girl, and it was like, no wonder why she went through the situation she went through. But however, it's just like, why would y'all be quiet? I want to say, because her brother Jason Robinson, he had the biggest crush on me ever since we were fucking kids. And then it was Jasana and then Louise. I dealt with them more often than I would deal with Karima. But then it was like Kim, which was her mom or whatever and stuff like that. But it was just like, damn, Kim, you had all these damn kids, but have you learned your lesson, shawty? It's like, oh, but Elohim, like she was heavy into like the black Jew shit, whatever, right? But I ain't never really, judge her or nothing like that. But then it just came to a point, like she homeschooled, which was dope as shit. But however, it was just like, you could tell when people dealing with self-esteem issues and stuff like that, because it's like, when a child don't really know exactly how that stuff can go, like that situation could get out of hand. And I remember just like literally watching Jasana go through this shit. I was like, damn, Jasana, you have a future, but however, how did you get involved in that shit? And it's like, I got a thug in my life, but it's like, hey, certain shit ain't just for everybody. And everybody be trying to be like, oh, I want to deal with a thug, until you realize what really comes along with dealing with a thug. Or, you know what I'm saying? Or, are you getting a thug that's actually dealing with this shit, or a thug that's still emotionally, psychologically unstable, and they gonna make your ass pay for that shit? And then it's like, oh, well, my family feel like your family. Like, nah, you dealing with my family. I know it's some set up shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like certain things like that where, I knew my capabilities since I was young. And watching certain people go through shit, it's just be like shit. You know, at first, for a long time, I used to feel sad for people. I didn't like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, how dare you stand by somebody and just watch them drown? Like that's literally how I used to feel like when I was dealing with people, like standing by somebody and watching them drown. Shit, even with James, it's like shit. I got married to this motherfucker, and then like the motherfucker, you don't see your traumas. But it was like okay, but you know, it ain't gonna be somebody I'm gonna ever deal with again. Michael Lawrence Alexander, you know what I'm saying? We was cool, whatever, but watching motherfucker, it's like I just hate the feeling of, especially when you get in a relationship or they portray that you're in a relationship. I don't like the feeling of watching somebody drown in front of my face. It's like, all right, you here. Are you going to do the work? All right, I've been there. And that's why they be like, did you ever care? No, not really. I don't. But however, I did care enough to be like, while I'm in your presence, I will be a failure to myself. And it's something that I hold dear to myself, my own moral compass. Like, I have my own personal moral compass. I'm not able to speak for another person. But however, like, motherfucker, you on them drugs, like, you might want to let up on that shit for a little bit. Like let up off of that shit for a little bit. How you feel? You know what I'm saying? Hey, I know you're gonna get the shakes, you're gonna go through the little shit or whatever. But hey, how like are you handling it? Then hey, as you come into, hey motherfucker, do you realize about who's gonna be, because it's like God forbid you leave somebody in the midst of they're going through a recovery, and then by the time you leave, you know they're gonna fucking regress when they do not know exactly who is in the environment or who's their support system. And when they don't know or they're not fully aware of who's those people that's going to cause them to regress or cause them to get back into those bad behaviors, and especially when they're just now starting to just get like into that space of knowing what a healthy boundary is, what is a healthy thought, or even just eating, thinking, perceiving, or handling situations or people. When you know that, like how to do that, that right there can change the whole trajectory of your life. Not even just it's your life personally for you. For me, I know that for like the person, whoever could be, or it's going to change the trajectory. And then, if they choose to teach other people about, that's solely up to them. I don't, it's like I learned a long time ago by the time I was 17 years old, it was like, sure, that you might want to be okay with the fact that even when you start to get in relationships, they're not going to last for too long. And it wasn't that I was looking to know that it was like my own fucking mom behind it. But then when I realized like, damn, this bitch was really fucking on the dudes that I would date and stuff like that and getting money from them. And then she was, paying them to do this. And then right along, if they didn't want to deal with her, she'll get, the cousins and stuff like that they molded into or groomed to do this shit. I'm saying I wasn't even thinking about that part, but I'm just thinking about like the fact that I wouldn't want somebody, because it's like I've been there my whole life where it's just like you need somebody in your corner when you looking to recover, and then just you walking away and knowing like, damn motherfucker, once I walk away from you, and especially when when a person is literally right in that thin line. The worst feeling is walking away from people that literally walk in that thin line, that when you walk away, for some people, it's some people that I know they facing fucking death right now. Like, it's either somebody take them out, they gonna take themselves out, or it's gonna be a situation that's gonna take them out. It's been people that I walked away from that it broke my heart just to know that. But it's like, why would it break your heart anymore, Shooter? Because these were the same people okay with breaking your heart, didn't care about your feelings or anything with any remorse. But however, my goal in that situation was, before I walked away from these people, was to know, like, even in regression and you had to fight to get back up on your own, you will know what people are as you're recovering. You'll know when to spot a friend that's going to betray you. How you going to know when your own folks is betraying you, or they genuinely are for you, looking to support you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, at least go on with your life and be happy, but at least start and know that you got the free will, and you're going to actually have a fresh start and a new beginning, not the grass was green on the other side, and was the way that certain things were looking. Nothing like that. It was just like genuinely having that chance and opportunity to see life, how it can actually genuinely help you to know, like, all right, I'm in recovery, but these are not the people that I can talk to. Okay, find a stranger, or hey, spot that they fit to betray you. Like, but You live and you learn, and now it's just like, now I know it's just like shit. Either they gonna sink or swim. Shit, I had to either choose, like, shit. It was fight or flight. A dog eats dog world, and it was like they used to tell me this shit since I was a little girl. It's a dog eats dog world. Ain't nobody gonna care about you. You think you pretty. I had to deal with that shit on the inside. So anybody outside of me talking about, oh, that's not your hair, that's not, I don't give a fuck what you talk about, motherfucker. I had it 10 times worse on the inside. And I'm saying, like, oh, police brutality, I had that shit in the house. Like, imagine a motherfucker sitting there telling you about what it is, the tactics that a cop will use. You think a cop gonna believe you when we do this shit to you? I still remember that shit like it's yesterday. Like, your worst fucking enemies be your own fucking folks. That's the worst feeling in the world. So what anybody do on the outside of the fucking world, you think that shit gonna do anything to you? Like, nah, okay, either you gonna fucking do it or you just gonna be like, oh, okay. So my only job is to make sure I clock the time, the place, your name, because you're not gonna give up the badge and shit like that. They're gonna use intimidations. You just gotta make sure you know the appropriate motherfucking law to put their ass away. That's just if the judge or, whoever running the case is not already paid off. That's it. That's the only thing you got to really fucking hope for in a situation. You know what I'm saying? The worst feeling in the world is not ever fucking, like, you get your own fucking place and you're not even safe or comfortable in your own shit. Like, that's the worst feeling in the world. But then it's like, eventually, when you have to live this type of lifestyle or live in this type of fucking world, it's like, eventually you start not to give a fuck. Should I rather be fucking free and happy than be sitting there talking about, oh my gosh, they rather do this to me? Okay, you gonna do it, shit. But I'm gonna call that shit out. Don't feel like I'm letting that shit motherfucking slide. Hell no, ain't shit fucking sliding. We're gonna make her seem like she crazy. It ain't crazy and cuckoo if you're physically doing this shit. So it only looks crazy and cuckoo when a person is not capable of pointing out where you are, how you did it, when you did it, the time and date, locations and places and shit. That's when the motherfucker start looking cuckoo. Also, it's like, it's the worst feeling in the world. Shit, if I was these people right now, I would be mad in the motherfucker. Bitch, how the fuck you gonna give up what the hell we was about to do next? I don't know, stupid. The fact that you just thought that this shit was a joke until it wasn't. Because somebody's actually having a fucking paranormal experience. It's like, how do I explain this shit? Ain't nothing to fucking explain. Go ahead and feel the same way how you was wanting somebody else to feel. Well, nobody gonna believe them, right? You gotta remember that type of shit. Certain people don't grasp the concept of it until it's them going through it. Like, nobody's gonna believe me. You right. But sit down in silence because your ass scary. You ain't gonna speak up about it, shit. I'm gonna speak up about it. There's a chance, there's a 50-50 in this motherfucking situation, but shit, I'd rather take my 50-50 and know I still spoke the fuck up. What they gonna do? We're gonna control how many people watch their views. Shit is gonna go up one way or a fucking another. Shit, you gonna do some fucked up shit. Somebody gonna be like, they gotta claim that the bitch is missing. So it's gonna be on the news one way or another. They went missing and we had this insurance policy and it's gonna happen. Somebody's gonna do a fake ass fucking funeral. And then it's like, damn, you really knew that many fucking people. People gonna talk about it. Everybody love to go run to motherfucking Facebook. A lot of motherfuckers love to go run to motherfucking Twitter. So shit. A show is a show. The show must go on one way or another. So shit, it still work. A win is a win. Even when a person look like they losing, you're not really fucking losing. You just got to have pure common sense and knowledge about good, bad, and evil. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers that are quick to anger, shit, you already won the battle in that situation. When they quick to anger, a person quick to anger, they're going to stalk you. When they quick to anger and they in their feelings, they're going to harass you. When they quick to anger, they're going to steal from you. When they quick to anger, they're going to lie on you. Quick to anger motherfuckers do that shit all the time. All the time. And it ain't gonna be like, oh, nah, it's not. They're gonna do that shit all the time. Shit, why am I writing my orders? But it's like, you really just gotta know how it really goes. But people will really, literally do everything out of, like, to me, I feel like it's basic human knowledge. But however, now I see, like, in a situation, it's not common sense. It's really not common sense. Because people will be like, oh, this don't make sense. It only don't make sense to the motherfucker who don't need it to make sense to them because you the motherfucking person doing it. If they gonna lie on you, they gonna steal from you. And if they can steal from you, they'll attempt at your life as many fucking times. The more gullible you are and the more naive you are and the closer they can fucking keep you to them, the easier it is to unalive you. The further away that you are, you don't fall for the stupid shit. That's when they sitting there trying to figure out. So the only other thing is to try to play like, oh, they crazy and shit. The person that's motherfucking crazy seems to be the motherfucking person that ain't sitting there, moving around trying to beg and do all this other stupid shit. The person that's sitting there, that's doing all this other shit that y'all claim is so fucking crazy shit, they in their own lane. Y'all pay motherfuckers to try to figure out certain things about what they doing. Common sense, right? Like I posted on the board, send your mama a message so she know you okay. If that bitch didn't know where the fuck I was at, why the fuck she sending your bitch ass to sit there and say this shit when she can say it herself? Her motherfucking fingers ain't broke. Her voice box ain't motherfucking broke. Because if she feeling like I'm fit to apologize for some motherfucking shit, you at the wrong motherfucking place, wrong address, and on the wrong motherfucking person's DM or email at that. I ain't got shit to apologize to her ass. Right is right, wrong is wrong. And some people, y'all been systematically, consumed by the fact like, oh, you got to do this for your parents. You ain't got to do a motherfucking thing for their kids. Not at all. Not at all. Because I would be the first one. My kids became rich, that's their money. Don't you buy mommy a car. Don't you buy mommy no house. That's your shit. Invest that shit. That's what a real parent do. My kids is not obligated to take care of me or nothing like that. I'll take care of myself until I'm not capable of doing it. And when you sitting there getting into a particular way, you know how you want to be cared for. More often than not, are you taking care of your health so you don't get into that type of situation? Are you taking care of your brain health, your physical health, your mental health, your emotional health? More often than not, more people that get Alzheimer's and dementia are people that don't take care of their brain health, physical health, and they're not mindful of certain things that they're doing, eating, behaving, and let alone they're not even fucking exercising. Why my blood pressure is this? Bitch, go take a fucking 30 to 45 minute walk every fucking day. What are you eating? You don't know how to cook? Okay, motherfucker, it looks like you're going to be a vegan or a vegetarian till you, or a raw fucking vegan or vegetarian till you can figure out how the fuck you can eat effectively. Shit, at least that's going to kickstart your fucking system. And it's going to go ahead and reverse certain things that you got going on in your motherfucking body in itself to allow you to do it. But however, you know what I'm saying? What was it that I was watching? A Way a Person Eats, because they thought that shit was so fucking funny. And I was like, shit, I had to call myself out. I found myself sitting there eating like fucking crazy. I was like, bitch, I'm sitting here eating like I'm a goddamn pregnant woman that's pregnant with goddamn triplets or some shit. And I'm sitting there, Rita, you know fucking better than that. The key word was sitting there calling myself out like, bitch, you know better than eating like that. Just because it's there, you eating it. And I was like, damn, I had to check myself. I was like, am I stressed out? Am I okay? Like I literally had to have that own conversation with myself. I ain't got no friends here. I ain't got that luxury to pick up the phone like, I'm going through this. I don't have that luxury. And the fact that I don't have that luxury, that shit is fucking beautiful, because guess what? Shrita, you're in the funk. You're feeling a little depressed. You're feeling down. You know what? I could pick myself up. Another motherfucker, they codependent. Oh, you're my husband. How come you're not giving me attention? Bitch, you're depressed. Pick your big shit self up. If I'm capable of doing it, why can't you? It'd be the audacity of people trying to compare themselves to you and wouldn't be able to pick themselves up from the shit that you done picked yourself up from. Postpartum depression, they don't know how to do that. They codependent on my husband. I need my mother here. I need my parents here. I need my sister and brother here. I need them here. Can you take the kids? Bitch, imagine fighting that shit and you still got to take care of them kids. Still change that motherfucking pamper. Still make sure that they getting fed, getting changed, getting loved on. And then you got to deal with your shit after the fact. That's if they're sleeping. And if you're lucky to get 2 to 3 hours of sleep because the other kid done woke up and they crying and they need you, but you don't got the time to get it to yourself. Please don't ever fucking talk to me about picking yourself up from out of the goddamn funk. Because I still got to remember that one time the person that I did call on the fucking most, and baby, listen, I was so grateful that she did come through for me on that day. But then it was just like, now me looking at that situation and looking back on it, it was like, God damn, that was around the same fucking time the person took advantage of me just to get a government or an official job. That's pretty fucked up, but it's like shit. Long as you can acknowledge and honor the fact, like, hey, it's certain points in your life where you fucked up. It's certain points in your life where you gonna feel low. Shit, you might not feel confident because your skin fucked up. You might get, feel confident because you got stretch marks and shit, or you got a fupa or shit. For men, shit, when they get like, especially if it was a man that used to be really fucking fit, or say in his younger age he was overweight and he fought to get back in shape and shit like that, and he got to get back out of shape, like that shit will fuck with a man's head. No bullshit. And they'll be like, oh, he can't get it up. Bitch, it ain't that he can't get it up. And then another fucking part of that shit, bitch, have you gained weight? Are you staying in shape? Do you look the same after you have them kids? Were you keeping yourself up? Have you been cooking and cleaning like you used to? Are you doing the shit that you supposed to do? That shit really fucking start to fuck with you. But when you really fuck with yourself, you gonna sit there and just, recollect certain things in your goddamn head. Like, I don't need no motherfucking psych or no doctor to tell me some shit that I need to be going ahead and telling myself first. Are you thinking of getting therapy? You better use BetterHelp. BetterHelp ain't nothing but a fucking scam. That's another fucking Ponzi scam. I ain't fit to waste my motherfucking time. Yeah, more often than not, he's turned off. Shit, if after during your pregnancy, right? Yeah, I'm eating for two, but shit, even in the midst of me eating for two, it ain't gonna stop your ass like shit. Okay, you might not want to jump as much, but shit, getting your ass up and doing a 30-minute walk, shit, 15 to fucking 30 minutes is just enough. So when it's time for you to get ready to deliver that child, and that shit, the 3 to 4 weeks in after having the baby, ain't shit wrong with your bitch ass to go stand the fuck up and go walk. Shit, I wouldn't give a fuck if you miscarried, you lost the baby. I've been there. Shit, over this time, I want to say it's been, 4 babies so far? I still got up. I walked. Shit, even when I was in fucking Puerto Rico and I had that shit was traumatic to me. I got up. I took myself to go over there to the beach. I'll sit there and, breathe, work it through, meditate. Shit, I might walk up, up and down and stuff like that. Somebody was like, I'm going to take back my view since you're going to bring up Puerto Rico. Well, bitch, I don't give a fuck because Puerto Rico owe me a lot of motherfucking money too. Y'all Puerto Rico motherfuckers owe me motherfucking money. You ain't got to like what the fuck I'm saying, but your bitch ass going to handle it. You too weak. I'm not for the faint heart. I'm for the real heart. Either you going to stand here and do that. Okay, Mr. Reinhardt? But at the same time, it's certain people that when they sit there and realize there's certain things in your life, you got to go ahead and validate yourself. Because that's when they tell you the real thing behind it. Ain't no such thing as a real friend. Shit, a friend in need is a friend indeed. But at the same time, ain't nobody really a motherfucking friend. Because most often than not, nobody want to be your fucking friend unless it's some secret or if it's some teeth for them to benefit from it. But a real fucking friend, we ain't worried about that shit. Motherfucker, how can I help you? Shit, you already happy. If these motherfuckers, linking up with you and they not happy, you got to start checking yourself. Bitch, where the fuck am I not happy at? Because more often than not, you start listening to a person. One time, I'm going to give you the fucking advice. Used to be twice, but, after I tell you the second time, the third time, I ain't got shit to do with that shit. And when I'm sitting there looking at that situation, you start to look in your brain like, damn. I already told you, you came to me with a problem, right? That's usually what the gist of having a friend. They come to you with a problem, you offer them a solution. Now, most of the time, more often than not, the first time you give the solution, they ain't gonna really process it, but some do. The second time you give them the same thing and they coming to you with the same shit, and you give them advice for the solution, and they don't take that, the third time, let they ass the fuck go. I'm not emotionally available to hear your bullshit. Please get the fuck off my phone. Especially if you give a solution. The point of having a friend is solution based. You got a problem, we got solutions. Regardless of what it is, hey, I can't stop this bully. Have we took all the measurements that we could to stop that bully? Okay, now we can take this shit into our own hands. Now we got bodies and we can't find them. We're going to leave our phones over here. When we leave the phones over here in this motherfucking dish, you already know we finna get real with this shit, right? The police didn't take that serious. The other people didn't take it serious. We did our due diligence. They didn't want to do that. The courts didn't want to do their job about this domestic violence crime. Okay, the police didn't take your domestic violence situation serious. All right, bitch, you ain't got it, but I got it. So shit, let's go ahead and drop a body. More often than not, you know more or less if that person ain't taking their motherfucking advice, they over there to waste your motherfucking time. And bitch, I am not your motherfucking emotional fucking blanket. That's why they got weighted fucking blankets. Walmart got them for $20. Move the fuck around. I'm not gonna be nobody fucking friend. If I gave you a solution and then you went against the advice that I gave you the first time, the second time I'm gonna see what the fuck you gonna do. Cause the third time I'm not fit to be your motherfucking fool. I'll be damned. Shit. I learned that last lesson where it's like I'm helping a person, I'm helping them like, but you going against it intentionally. Okay, cool, bet. That's your personal problem. There ain't shit for me to fix. Ain't nothing for me to fix, cuz. You know what I'm saying? When people genuinely want to fix that shit, they gonna be like, listen, listen. You know, more often than not, there ain't no motherfucking phone call. You pulling up like, look. You know more or less when a person's serious about some shit, but you also know more or less you're gonna learn depending on the person. If you smart enough after the first time, the second time is meant for you to listen to see how they coming. Because the second time that they try it, you can tell if they trying to figure out if they can manipulate the situation, take advantage of the situation, if they going to try to lie just to, for you to be the emotional blanket, or you just the person that's going to tolerate and condone their bullshit because everybody else put up fucking boundaries for that person's type of fucking behavior. And more often than not, you just got to start paying attention to how people fucking come in. For me, it's just more healthier and safer for like, yeah, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? If I see you, I see you. If I don't, I don't. You know what I'm saying? It's not something to take personal or for me to get in my feelings about anything. Like, oh, you don't have a relationship with your family and don't? Is there anything else we need to be discussing? And if they keep pressing that situation, that's when I know it's time for me to go. You're pressing something that I'm not pressed about. And the fact that you're pressed about it is causing me to know that you're not somebody I need to keep around me. Anything else? Because you know what I'm saying, anybody coming towards me at this point in my fucking life is not one fucking person that I'm going to sit there and be like, I don't watch your YouTube. As soon as that motherfucker start doing that and they getting offensive or acting defensive, like, what would make you think that I know that? Or they too fucking calm about that shit, man. That'll be right there. That's your sign and symbol that they've been watching and just trying to figure out how the fuck they going to come at you. Because just like shit, if you genuinely fuck with somebody, you want to get to know them, shit, get to know them right off the rip. Like, don't sit there and like, let me study this person. If I feel at any given moment that you were studying me, you got questions. I got questions. I don't answer questions. Okay, cool. Then what are you here for? At this point, we both wasting our motherfucking time. This conversation don't need to go any further. Some people struggle with the fact that you are able to step away and walk away when certain things go like that. It's like, get straight to the point. Don't sit there and like, oh, well, we did this. At that point, you know that person is struggling to sit there. You struggling to apologize or something like that. Because, I mean, if it's apology shit, I know me right now, shit, the apology is about money. Mother would be like, she about money. And it is. Did I give you any indication that I was here to date or wanted to be in a relationship? Now, something goes there, then it does. But however, in this part of my life, it's not important to me at all. A friendship is not important to me. Being cool with somebody is not important to me. Being your friend, your lover, motherfucking shit, you only got one thing for me and that's it. Because I'm more concerned about my money, because sitting there being in a marriage, the marriage shit, I did marriage twice. That taught me everything I needed to fucking know. Have your own shit before anything. Have your own shit before anything. At all. Haba, motherfucker. Have your own before anything. They be like, what you mean have your own before anything? I need my own money because when the shit go left, I got my own shit and I can take care of myself. Are you leaving? Cool. You know what I'm saying? Ain't shit for me to trip about because I can handle my own. Unless you just got a messy ass dude or a messy ass broad that's going to make sure that wherever you go, aka they stalking your ass. Oh, he going to get a place over here. I'm going to make sure that he can't stay over there. I'm going to call the hotel. I'm going to call the motel. I'm going to call the apartments they live in. I've been through that shit with my own folks. So when other people do that shit, they be thinking that they doing something real big. It's like, imagine that you got a relative that is in the background and don't feel like you know that they work at the bank, or a person that was your friend and they know that person was supposed to be you went to schoolmates with. Those people was playing with your bank account. Or you had other people where, they had people you dated with and they had that, other stuff going on. They be, feeling like, oh, whatever it is. Here comes this one stupid motherfucker already making a fake page with the dumb shit, but I don't be caring. But they just do stuff that is like, for me, it's common sense. Another person be like, I don't understand why they do that. Oh, you don't? Okay, well, I'm gonna allow you to drown in that. Good for you that I'm not an asshole just to sit there and see how you gotta figure it out. But there's a lot of assholes in the world. How are they gonna handle it? Shit, I ain't dealing with no fucking man. Any man that I ever fucking witnessed that's around me, whether he with a wife, girlfriend, baby mama, or anything, or shit, just around women in general. A man that ain't stepping up for a fucking woman and you know she's going through some shit. Now, granted, everything ain't everybody fucking business. Because more or less if a woman or, certain people have been told more than once to get out of certain situation and they don't want to get out of it. Because you know what I'm saying? Where people be like, I want out. But what you keep going back for? You see what I'm saying? And it's just like, for me in the situation when your hands is literally tied in the situation, then we having a different conversation. That's a whole different conversation. However, hey, this person is, paying for, people to make sure that I'm homeless. People, that's a real fucking thing. You know how before people were like, that's not what it is. And then those people you usually hear talking about, that's not what it is. It usually be the motherfuckers that are the willing participants in that shit. Well, shit, he offered me $200 or $2,000 to keep quiet about this shit, bitch. I'm going to keep it coming. All they said is that I shouldn't say nothing to him. And be the same motherfuckers that sit there and text message you, call you. Hey, girl, how you doing? I haven't heard from you in a while. That's why I also learned a valuable lesson where a person can hit you up and be talking about, oh, no, I only deal with such and such just to see what they got going on and just to, get a check on them. But it's like, nah, that's still like double jeopardy. You're still betraying the person. If you know a person is doing something, did you report them? Have you reported them? Because shit, I'll be a motherfucking person. Let me call anonymously, even though ain't shit really fucking anonymous. Hey, you got a situation going on where you sit there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to sit there on a motherfucking phone and know somebody is in fucking danger. And God forbid there's kids in the home. Shit, pick up that goddamn phone. I don't give a fuck. They don't know me. If they don't know me, shit. But shit, I still know I got a fucking heart. Oh, bitch, you felt comfortable enough to tell me that you knew this female going through X, Y, or you knew this man was getting abused on the inside of his fucking house. But you come over here with all the motherfucking news in the world about somebody's shit. What's their name again? How old is them kids? Girl, where she live at? I'm asking the motherfucking logical questions. So when it's time for me to, hey, 911, I feel you need to go do da-da-da-da-da. Make sure that you send XYZ, this type of team, and make sure that you cover da-da-da-da, so that person can get the appropriate fucking help. Girl, I know here comes the news reporter. But I know I'm going to be sitting there because the news reporter going to come in. Girl, such and such came in and did da-da-da-da. But did you get them out of there? And now we sitting here watching on the motherfucking news. Somebody got, like, if you choose not to, now we watching on the news. Oh, such and such baby daddy came out here and beat the fuck out of her while she pregnant. I still remember that shit when we was in Oklahoma. I want to say literally I had just left that girl's apartment. And everybody knew that the baby daddy was beating on her. Military dude. She was 8 months pregnant. And instead of everybody was just like, okay, well, that nigga gotta go report in. Like PT, we knew the PT hours, we knew work hours. And instead of anybody going like to go get her or help her come out of that fucking place, because it wasn't like she had like a lot of family and stuff like that, but so-called friends, didn't nobody ever fucking follow to go get that girl. And the moment that she was just trying to call so she didn't get money or to just leave and stuff like that, but mind you, these are all the fucking friends in the world that can come over and come kick it with you and shit like that. That's where I learned that shit since a little jit. They come kick it with you. But let the shit start getting real. And then I still feel in this day that it was like her own so-called homegirls wanted to kick it with that nigga. And instead of that nigga sitting there doing what it is, they lied on her. Because she wasn't like out there in the streets or nothing like that. And I want to say it was like the middle of the night. And we all you hear was boom, boom, boom. He lit that girl up. They didn't arrest him or nothing. But we don't know who the suspect is or whatever. But it's low key, it was either him or one of the two of the girls that he was fucking with from the massage parlor. Because that was the gossip of the city where Sheila and all of them, Prudence, like all of them, back, this was Oklahoma shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? They were the hit girls. They were the hit setup crew. They was the hit girls. They would drop motherfuckers. They would set motherfuckers up. Shit, the duck pond is where it used to fucking go down. And I used to just get so tired of it. It's like when you just see violence all the time, it's like, motherfucker, can I just live in fucking peace? But then it was like the only thing people would see was like, oh, she dressed nice. She got everything she want. Her mama is there. Like, bitch, no, she's not. It may appear like that bitch is there, but she's not there. God forbid she gets mad, or God forbid some shit happened on the outside and it's a nigga she fucking with and she know he got particular fetishes and they was coming to the house. Them motherfuckers would eat before I would, or I'll be forced to eat certain shit. And it got to a point where they will force me to eat shit that I did not fucking like, and I will throw up and I'll get my ass beat. And then it will be like, I'm not going to display that because it's like so gory, and somebody will be like, but that happens to kids. It happens to kids more often than not. If I have to tell you what they used to do to kids to stretch their throat for these grown men, you will be in disgust. I still remember all this shit like it's yesterday, and then people be like, damn, yeah. I mean, shit happens. I'm not going to sit here, but it's like, forgive them for what they don't know. I was just dealing with a person that held on to the grudge because that shit happened to her as a kid and nobody helped her, and she didn't feel like she had to be a good mom. And then, you know, God forbid her own sister sitting there, girl, you just didn't want your mama to be happy. Bitch, it's not that I didn't want, this is really fucking happening. You know them kids lie. I remember when they tried to tell me that, like, why you sitting there going over these kids? Because something is wrong, man. Carla didn't want to get the shame and embarrassment of whatever I had witnessed with Ayana and so what is that girl name? Samaria, Courtney's daughter. And I was like, that is wrong. Rita, don't you sit there and confront them about that. Carla, they're doing things that they don't have no business doing. So that I'm not sitting there upset with these girls, but I need to figure out somebody touched on them for them to do this to each other. Where did it happen? Or, you know, where did y'all see that from? And instead of seeking for therapy, then, Sharita, you don't do that. You gonna sit here, I'm gonna take your kids. Like the threat of, like, I was already in fear because I had already went through the trauma of losing my son, Marcus. And I had to fight a fucking court system, 17 months alone. She was sitting there benefited off of it because she had my kids, but she loved it long as I was sending the fucking money in to make sure my kids' daycare and stuff like that. And it would get to a point where my money would get so fucking tight. I'm in Fort Campbell, Kentucky. I'm paying for my rent. All bills is paid for. I'm pregnant. I couldn't afford the food because I'm still having to send money all the way down here to Orlando, Florida. Then I'm still in Tennessee. I got to go from where I was living in Clarksville to go to Fort Campbell, from Fort Campbell to drive all the way up to fucking Nashville just to go see, you know, Marcus when he was sick and in the hospital and stuff like that. Then the state and on the base, they were requiring me to pay, like, if he needed clothes, he needed pamper. Mind you, the state gives the fucking foster family money and stuff like that to get his cares. But they were still obligating me to still make sure I got my son Pampers, his wipes, his clothes, and stuff like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Anything he needed. Oh, we couldn't afford the medication because Medicaid didn't cover this. He got TRICARE. So I'm running into the fact, well, Medicaid didn't want to cover it. TRICARE gonna cover every fucking thing. If anything, send the prescription on the base while I was at work, but I'm having to afford to put gas in the car to go not only from Fort Campbell to all the way to Nashville, which is like an hour and damn near 2-hour drive, depending on where I was coming from. And I'm coming from the airfield to go all the way to Nashville, Vanderbilt Children's Hospital. Then depending on if he had to go to clinical care. So I'm having to go deep into Tennessee. You know what I'm saying? And then it was just like, it was bad. And then them knowing that I had that shit, it would be like times where, hey, you know, Sheila, I can, you know, I can't afford to send you something right now. And it'll be right around the time she'll give one of the dudes that she don't want to be with because he getting on her nerves and she want her space and shit like that. Because them not realizing she's antisocial and she only used them for the money. And it was like, nigga, I know you cheating or whatever. And she loved to guilt trip them dudes like, well, you the one that cheated on me. Where's my money at for the rent? You told me that you was going to, like, how that fucking woman was, it was just like, well, shit, at least it's them. Like, it literally got to a point where I would literally want to hook her up with somebody just for her to leave me the fuck alone. Like, anytime she was in a relationship, I would have most of the fucking peace in the world. I would have the best fucking peace in the world. Whenever that woman was in a relationship, and especially if it was like at the very beginning, I would get peace. But when the shit got rocky, that's when she started fucking with me. And I would be like, golly. Then it'll get to a point where I guess she'll get on Carla's nerves, and Carla will have this habit of calling me, girl, you need to talk to your mom and try to fix the relationship with your mama. Man, fuck that bitch. That bitch crazy. You know it and I know it. Sharita, you need to go ahead and do this. Carla, why you keep calling me about this shit? You know she get on your nerves. And so apparently she will be calling her. And then whenever they felt like shit wasn't going that way, that's when the shit would get crazy. Then it was just like, I still remember after Shane had divorced Carla and he went with that white girl that was a pharmacist, that shit right there, Carla was bad in the fuck. And I feel like she's holding a grudge against this motherfucker. So it's literally between Carla and Shane, it's like who gonna take who each other out. But I feel like Shane is taking the humane way, like shit, her health is already shit. She don't be taking care of it. She always want to be drinking. So I feel like Shane be going along with the bullshit. Shane was not ever one to drink, and then he didn't start drinking until I guess the shit started getting heavy. And then, you know, Carla, I was like, shit, well, Carla, if you already presented Shane with the lifestyle, what the fuck make you think your sister wasn't gonna fuck on him? Shit is money. And for years, people will be like, your mama's jealous and envious of you. What kid would want to ever believe that shit? But then at the same time, it will be everybody, well, shit, you know, back in the day, she was a nympho. So when she got to get her money, bitch, you know she gonna be about her money. Like, they would crack them jokes on the low and felt like I wasn't paying attention to it because they thought I was going to get offended. Like, motherfucker, I got to agree with you when you right. So you ain't going to take up for her? Why the fuck I'll take up for somebody who wouldn't take up for me? She only will take up for me when it was convenient for her to look like she was being a good mother or some shit like that. Because she still got to hold on to the fact shit. Ask Danny Walden. Danny Walden is the only fucking reason why Adrian is still here in the United States of fucking America. That's the only reason why. Because other than that, I wouldn't have been able to do shit. I was in Afghanistan at that time. But other than that, my son would have been a lost cause. He would have been somewhere in fucking Panama. Probably would have been hard for me to fucking find him. It probably would have been a fucking fight. I probably would have been somewhere foreign, locked up in some bullshit that I had no business being in. So once, you know what I'm saying, once you start learning certain things in life, it's just like, shit, I can't give a fuck about people's feelings. Who gave a fuck about mine? Shit, as long as I know that at the end of the day, I'm still doing what's right. I'm being a law-abiding citizen. I'm sitting here making sure I'm happy. I'm taking care of my mental health way better. Shit, I can think better. I can do shit better. Like, no interruptions. I don't have to hear the fucking constant nagging and bitching and shit like that. Like, these are people that don't really know the difference between nagging and bitching than somebody actually doing something constructive. Because what that motherfucker was doing was so fucking destructive. Like, bro, it would have, like, it's some shit that you just take a fucking gun and be like, just take me right now. Like, I swear to God, like, dealing with that fucking woman, it was like, literally, give me the gun, I'll do it myself. Do you need me to put it in my mouth or against my fucking head? But once I realized at the same time, it was just like, get the fuck away. Don't ever fucking return. Shit, it was one of the motherfuckers that was part of the killing spree with the situation that was like, Sharita, don't you think it is common sense for you to stay away from the same person who was, you know, causing you that? Why stay in certain situations that's going to cause you this type of issue? And I was like, you right. Shit, I got to be with you when you right. And when you right, you right. And at that situation, when I say, like, shit, I might not ever fuck with Andrew Hendricks again, but that nigga was right about that situation right there. Like, shit, it seems like you're comfortable staying in a situation where a person will do wrong to you and things like that. But it's like, but I get the point of you actually, you know, he's like, you proving yourself to people that don't even know how to prove to themselves. I was like, God damn, you right. That kind of stung. But it was like, the nigga was right. It was like, shit, I'm proving myself to motherfuckers that don't know how to prove shit to themselves. But you already proven to yourself because you already accomplished the stuff that they hoping to accomplish. They wishing they accomplished that shit. They wishing that they made that type of shit or that type of money happen for themselves. So the only thing that they got in their pocket is trying to say all the religions, because more often than not, like, you'll hear me quote it, but also I live by that. I don't believe like shit. You know, okay, cool. I'm as a single woman, and it's a couple that did want it. Like shit, if you would have called me like when I was in my 20s or in my teens and shit, and you are a married couple, all right, I'm not married. I'm a single woman. So if I'm into that, like, yeah, I could do that shit. But I'm not. And then it's like, these were people that really would get these people to believe, like, yeah, she into that sweeter lifestyle. She into that shit. Like, no, the fuck I'm not. I'm more into my peace because, shit, when I was 19 and I seen that shit, how it fucking happened, and I seen how it was where it's supposed to have been healthy, and I was like, this shit is not healthy at all. Strategically, Arabics, how they have their, have their four wives, is done very strategically. Okay, and the biggest part of that shit is they're groomed for that. They grew up with that. When you're not grown up with that type of shit, don't sit there trying to fucking convert just to make somebody happy. Shit, I mean, if he taking care of you, shit, you better keep your ass on U.S. territory. Can I still stay in America? I'll be married to you and say you ain't gotta worry about no disloyalty or nothing like that. But however, can we at least have monogamy? But the monogamy these days, shit. Well, man, a man. Okay, if he's in his animalistic behavior, of course, he gonna be a dog. A man still in his animalistic behaviors, of course, he's gonna be a dog. But the thing of it is, are you the one willing to? Arf, arf. Are you giving him his kibble? Most of the time, it'll be a bitch willing to sit. Why you cheating on me? But you still with him, right? You still fucking with the motherfucker. So don't be sitting there just try to, make somebody feel something. You cheat, girl. If you arguing with the next person he cheating with, you are arguing with the wrong fucking person. It's pointless. You still sleeping with him. You still catching the same BV every fucking chance. You know he's sleeping without without condom. And you know how it smell. You know that he did some shit by the way it smell. Motherfucker, what the fuck you been doing? Shit, especially if you doing it wrong. You know what he doing if that smell hits you. Hey, you been swirling in some other cultures before you brought that back over here. And if he uncircumcised, it's really gonna be real Polish. It's gonna be bloop, 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 bloop. All the little fishies. It's gonna be a whole bunch of little fishies, okay? And make all the cod and catfish and tuna fish smell motherfucking magnificent, okay? Do you hear me? It make all that shit smell magnificent. It smell like roses, bitch. That is a fish pond, okay? That did not have an algae and it didn't get clean for fucking months. Fuck you me. Fuck you me. I mean, it's shit like that. But I mean, if we're gonna be logical, retract, come back, you know what I'm saying? You gotta know what type of behavior. If that person has discipline, and I feel like, in certain, things that you moved in, I've seen some motherfuckers move very strategic. It requires you to have very much so strategic discipline. Shit, I don't want to sit there and chill with motherfuckers like you just sleep with anybody that give you the attention. Shit, I know I look good, motherfucker. Okay, if you look good, I'm going to be in control of my vagina, who gets it, who sniffs it, who looks at it, motherfucking shit. Can I take you to the wall so you can watch me play with it type shit? And it'll be a bitch just sit here talking about, oh, I'm going to do this. Like, motherfucker, you a weird bitch. You giving it up because somebody gave you a little bit of fucking attention and now you over here acting real fucking ignorant and you thought that person was really in love with you. We were going to get married, bitch. Everybody was going to get married because if a motherfucker was going to be married to you, he would have already knew to do that shit within the first 5 to 6 months of fucking with you. Shit, most of the time a nigga will fall in love once he dive in. Oh shit, what was that name? What's that singer boy name? When he go under, shit, long as it wasn't a fish bash, this type shit, motherfucker, it's a splash waterfall, motherfucker. I can swim in this bitch all day, okay? If the motherfucker can swim in that motherfucker all day, shit. Jeremiah the singer, IOU, that motherfucker, he don't like his secrets to be out. He's one of Rick Ross's little... But anyways, that's neither here nor there. But I'm just saying, like, for real, like, if you really just want to know how people are for you, shit, dick discipline and vaginal discipline is everything. You could be the prettiest motherfucking thing in the world, but shit, a motherfucking person that really respects you and honor you, shit, they gonna do it for you because they do it for you because they know you come with loyalty. Shit, like I said, I had motherfuckers that really, they were paid to make sure to be the handler. They handled it, but shit, I was still a spoiled little bitch. And didn't have to give up nothing. Didn't have to give up nothing. A motherfucker, even though he know the age difference was nothing, but shit, mental stimulation is something. What you need? Oh, you want Armani? Yeah, I want Armani. Oh, where you want to go? Shit, at that time when Olive Garden was just coming out. Oh, you want to go Olive Garden? I want this. Oh, I bought you the brand new Jordans. I bought you this. Like, why you do that? Matching cars, you name it. Didn't even have my motherfucking driver's license yet. No sex involved in that. I ain't have to give up no nookie. That's when I learned at 17 years old, it's not about you giving up your body. It's about your mind and how you handle yourself. How much discipline you have. More often than not, shit, they trying to observe, do you got that type of discipline? A fake man that be sitting there trying to act like he a man, if that man can bring you in the room with a whole bunch of his friends, and God forbid he got a whole bunch of fine ass friends, and you sitting there turning your head to every fucking nigga in there, outside of turning your head and every nigga in there just to figure out where's the extra strategy, what's going on, and what's their mentality. Hey babe, who's this? Versus, hey, you too motherfucking smiley. Hold up. If he ain't introducing me to him, what the fuck I need to, okay, what's up? And I'm going to go back into my phone. Some of these motherfuckers like, okay. Any man that allow you to go out here and be in the strip club, in them clubs, in them streets and shit like that, he don't really fucking respect you. Now the motherfucker he trying to keep tabs on, make sure they still in the crib and try to, okay, that's the possessive one. That's the one he's trying to possess and get his paws on. On the low, he gonna keep it quiet though. But you got to know how a lot of this shit going ahead and works out. Like, you got to be mindful about that. Somebody was like, you telling my business out here. Shit, it ain't about telling no motherfucking business. Mind your own business. You wouldn't worry about your shit being in the streets. Keep it discreet. He said, what's hood love? Shit, hood love shit. On God, that's hood love shit. But if you grown up on that shit, that hood love got more fucking loyalty to anything. It got more, but I'm not fit to sit there and try to fight for my motherfucking position and fight for no motherfucking loyalty. The nigga, you already know you want me from the beginning, or just move the fuck on. Shit, I'm cool with it. Shit, shit. The only conversation, do you really fuck with me? It's gonna be yes or no. Don't feed me no bullshit just because you want to stay around. You need my energy or you want to be in my presence type shit. Don't be sitting here trying to use me as because shit, motherfuckers gonna look at me because I'm with a bitch like you. Nah, motherfucker, that shit don't fly. But at least say that shit up front. You know what I'm saying? If you just needing a fucking front, say that, nigga. I can respect that. That just means you ain't getting no cookie. all the extracurriculars ain't in that shit. You need a front. Say that shit, nigga. Cause now I can conduct and handle myself appropriately with your ass, because nigga, you ain't my nigga at that point. You just need somebody on your arm. Say that though. You know what I'm saying? Some people just don't know how to say that, and then they get mad when they meet a person like that. Like, I'm gonna keep it real with you, motherfucker. You just need something pretty. You just trying to impress the boys? Because really and truly, you probably want one of the boys, but nigga, what you trying to do? Are you trying to piss off a bitch? Make it known to me, because shit, I'm not pressed about the next fucking person. I definitely ain't gonna be pressed about a nigga that low key, if I already know you playing that tambourine, you got sugar in your goddamn tank, nigga, that ain't gonna make me feel no type of way. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't condone that type of shit, because if you gotta keep a motherfucker behind the closet and shit like that, that ain't no go. But shit, do you need me to be the wingman though? Do you need me to hype you up? Do you need me? Gobasty! Do you need me to clock that? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, but keep it real though. Don't sit there and try to reel somebody in based off of some fake ass shit, because it's like, I can help you accordingly. Like, motherfucker, hey, I just want to smash. Nigga, say that. Say that. But however, you know what I'm saying, out of fucking respect, just so we don't, have no disconnect or no weird shit going on, I'm not with that type of shit. I hope you can respect that, but I appreciate you telling me that. I'm not on that type of time, though. I don't get down like that. I appreciate you. However, let me redirect you to where you could go to go mess with somebody that's, on that type of time. More often than not, it's called prostitution, Backpage, Craigslist, Double List, whatever type of your shit is. It's a whole plethora of motherfuckers, just long as you come with the right price. You see? Because me wasting my time to do this with motherfucking shit, I'm looking for longevity. I'm looking to build. I'm trying to get to this money. You over here trying to get some nookie, motherfucking. It comes a dime a dozen. I'm not the one. I got to focus and I got to goal. And their only goal is most of the time when you going to the bottom of the barrel, the type of shit, it's for the dollar, baby. And once yours dry up, they going to the highest bidder. My shit don't work like that shit. I gotta keep focused. I gotta keep going. Just because, one monkey don't stop no show. Like, okay, it's a gold digger. Motherfucker is women. They got eating habits. They got administrations. Some of them got shopaholics. Other motherfuckers, I don't know, but shit. If they ain't got ambitions, goals, gym memberships and shit like that, I don't know what you wasting your time for. Oh, I'm trying to do a seafood boil. Seafood boil your ass over there to LA Fitness, to the Crunch Time. Or shit, go to the walking park every now and again. Do you got appropriated funds for a babysitter? So we not depending on the motherfucking repeat offender to come in and keep the kids? Or you using the people that borrow your food stamp card all the fucking time? Or the friend that keeps sleeping with your man every fucking time you turn around. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's certain shit like that you got to take into consideration. But quiet as it's kept, it happened more often than not. But people like, that's my friend. Friend ain't got no fucking business to be in my fucking bed if I got a whole husband in my house. Rita. Patience reveals secrets of nature. You know what I'm saying? Animalistic behavior. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to be real picky about dope boys that I would deal with. I would literally pay attention to his habits before I even approach him. Like, I know that he will be watching me, but it's like, nah, motherfucker, I want to see how the fuck you treat these hoes. Even though, because more often than not, they fucking with the hoes. You know what I'm saying? Oh, she a bad bitch. Yeah, she a bad, sad bitch. But hey, go along with it. And it's like, oh, you don't see that. More or less, you know how that motherfucker conduct his business. Like, why I want to be with a drug dealer that's going to always get motherfucking caught? I swear to God. It's like, why sit there, shit, everybody got a thing or a type that they like, but motherfucker, I ain't finna deal with no motherfucker in a crime life and your ass get caught all the time and you willing to get caught up with a bitch, somebody that don't know how to have fucking discipline. Off of technicality, yes. But more often than not, you have situations where people don't know how to protect their mental force, or it'd be people that mentally get to a point where it's not like you're emotionally gone or nothing like that. But more often than not, it's not like they got emotions, because how can I give you emotions if they don't know what the fuck that is? Or they don't have the capability to recognize, like, hey, emotion is a necessary need for you to psychologically and mentally process things. However, what they did process was, this emotion got me this. This behavior got me this. More often than not, they're more focused on what they want. Not what they need, but shit, you're going to give me everything I want. Because to them, the need is going to come along, well, shit, as long as I play along with the fact that he just want me to look pretty or whatever, he ain't got to know that I'm keeping like 6, 7 other dudes or 10 other dudes on my phone to make sure that, when he not home and I'm hungry or something like that, and he ain't leave me this money to, so I can get the food that I like or get my nails and shit like that done. Shit, I'm going to use this other 10 motherfuckers to do this. 5-4. But more often than not, it's situations just like that. So we have someone born in 1958, 55. Somebody's birthday is in July 20th, 14th, 28th. We also got somebody born in 1966, 1970. Somebody could be 48 or between the age of 25 to 66 in this situation. For somebody, this could go 25 to the age of 70 right now. So somebody could just recently sunk somebody in or something. Or somebody could be like doing something because they could genuinely be interested in something, because I'm hearing that song, make you a celebrity overnight. So it's a plot twist in the situation. Something about 8 hours. Now I'm picking up that song by Tory Lanez. Because I'm hearing, who is he? Somebody, damn, what's the name of that song? Because I'm hearing somebody say, tell them other niggas that they ain't get in this position. Somebody been watching for a minute in this situation. Judgment. Somebody making a judgment call. Eight hours of traveling. Okay, somebody could be traveling. Because somebody's about to have a breakthrough. Because he said, okay, I'm 6'8". And I'm curious to know how tall you are, sir. I am 5'4". Okay, I am like fun size compared to you, my guy. Oh no, you wouldn't ever catch me with that. I'm sorry. I don't even have the attention span to even do that. I don't like, no, but I'm just telling you, like, growing up and what I used to see and stuff like that, because it's like, I used to have people so jealous of me because it's like, when I'm committed, I'm committed. But even then, when I'm not committed, I'm not even concerned about people. Like, I have a very, like, the weirdest shit is, it's like being like concerned with people. It's not important to me. You literally, like, some people be like, why they don't pay attention to me? Because motherfucker, you ain't doing shit fucking relevant in the fucking world that is gonna catch my attention. When you can catch my attention, that's a great thing. Now the kicker is, can you keep it? Because more often than not, I would rather fucking spend my fucking time with a vibrator and a book. Shit, you need some fucking excitement versus sitting there watching fucking an adult fucking film. Shit, get you a goddamn Zane book and call it a day. Get you an erotic book. Shit, reading is reading. Shit, I'm a one-man woman, okay? One-man woman. Anything outside of that motherfucker, that will require me to lie. And motherfucker, I am not good at lying at all. At all. Like, it's like one of those, like, you know how you got to pause for a second? It's like, shit, like, I ain't gonna lie, but I'm, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to stretch the truth. And it's just like, can I confirm or deny this situation real quick? Like, so you gonna lie? I don't want to lie, nothing like that. So are you denying or confirm? Like I said, I don't want to confirm or deny the situation. Like, god damn, I ain't gonna lie though. Like, that's one thing for sure. Two things for certain. I'm just not capable of motherfucking lying. Like, like motherfucker, you be like, hey, Sharita, did you listen, Linda? All right, give me a second. Give me a second. But to have a whole bunch of motherfuckers on my phone, nah, that shit don't work. That shit don't work. Now, I've seen some motherfuckers do some shit, and I used to be like, god damn, that's elaborate. That's genius. But the fact that you do that shit, I am turned off. But I'm not gonna tell you this shit. Cause it's like certain people are just okay with that. Like I'm not okay with it, but it's just like you know where to put people. You know what I'm saying? Where it's just like you keep a distance from the motherfuckers. Cause those will be the people like when you can catch a person and they willing to lie to that person, like when you're willing to lie to the person who you sleep with, you're not a loyal person, you're not someone to trust, and you're not a person to do business with. Because if the person you sleep with is not able to trust you, how the fuck I'm gonna trust you with my motherfucking money? Or business or anything like that. And I love business shit. I've been seeing like money is damn near up there with the greatest orgasm in the world. And I ain't had one of them yet. So it's just like shit, my money ain't been how I needed it and wanted it yet. So that means I ain't had that great of an orgasm yet. But however, the ones that I could accomplish, shit, even the fake it to make it type shit. Motherfuckers, don't do that. Don't do that. The mother like, goddamn, it ain't no reason to lie about nothing. Like, sir, when you get into a point where you're not happy anymore, just say that, like, hey, or if it's able to be fixed, say that, like, at this point, hey, can I talk to you? They either gonna tell you yay or nay. Do you got time? You're not showing you got time for it. You're not showing as much effort or excitement as I am. Shit, let it go. Hey, look, it looks like we both at a place in time in our life. Like now I know, like instead of just trying to prolong it just to keep that other person to uphold some shit, it's like, look, we both ain't happy in this shit. We gotta let it go. It's the healthiest thing you could do. Shit, I don't know if you gonna let it go, but I done let the shit go. Like, I'm not happy here. You know what I'm saying? You pack your shit and you go on. It's like, I feel like that girl was like, when the guy came in, he was like, can I talk to you? She's like, yeah. I think we should break up. And she's still eating her cereal, and she said, okay. He was like, fuck. I hate you. She's like, what? He was like, I'm gonna pack my things and go. Okay. So you're not just gonna say anything? No. Like, what do you expect for me to do? Cuddle with you? I feel just like that bitch. Like, literally breaking up with me is literally like that. I swear to God. What's the longest? 4 years, maybe? It wasn't the greatest, but shit, at least I was loyal. Let's see, the ones, every single last one of them is going to give or take is longevity. I'm in for longevity. Anything short-term shit, motherfuckers say that shit from the jump, motherfucker. Because if it's about career and money and we just basing it off that, I like for a person to be very upfront about what it is or, your intents. Because it's like, anyone ever trying to come to me and test me about, oh, I want to see if you're loyal. Motherfucker, you at the wrong fucking place. Because I'm the last fucking person, like, it's very rare to get that experience, but I'm the last person you gonna ever fucking worry about cheating. Motherfucker, I will leave you before I even the thought come to my brain to cheat on somebody. And I've never really been able to fathom the fact why people would just cheat or even entertain the fact of allowing someone to do that. Like, I'm shutting all that shit down. Relationship, are we locked in? All that shit right over here. Hey, you can't talk over here. What's the shortest relationship you've been in? Ain't none. I mean, everything is longevity. I am longevity. You was gonna still push the boundary of still asking the question. I see. So I don't really fucking care, but please don't press my boundaries. I don't like that. I feel like that's very rude or disrespectful. But mainly when you look at certain situations in life, like, allow people to just leave. Like, if it's not like working, just say that it's not working. If you're not happy, you're just not happy. You know what I mean? Like, don't force yourself to stay in something that's not working. Okay, yeah, we got kids. But the thing of it is, prior to leaving this situation, are you financially secure? Okay, let's have this conversation. I'm not financially secure. with, you know, being able to care for the children, working and making sure, are we able to, like, co-parenting is not as difficult as people make it to be. Unless it was just something like, seriously, you had serious domestic violence, leave it alone. There's nothing to converse. Get away, get away, get away, get away. Okay? At any given moment in that relationship that either of you got to, outside of just, you know, it could be a heated argument, but at any given moment that you raise your hands at each other, let that shit go. I'm a firm believer of that. I'm a very, very, very firm believer of just let this shit go. It's either going to work or it's not. Simple. But at any given moment that them hands get to going and you about to let it go. The fact that you raised your hand, I gotta go. I used to be the person where it was like, you know what I'm saying? Where it's like you want to justify, like it's nothing to justify that a person hit you. I was stupid before. And it was like, but I want him to feel better. You can't heal nobody who ain't looking to fucking heal themselves. That broke my heart. I was like, Sharita, you can't fix everybody. And I used to be like, I'm going to fix them. Like, you shouldn't do that. That's a trauma. Now, fuck all that shit. I need peace. I get in the wind. She said, put on my running shoes, baby. I'm gone. I'm straight running. I'm straight running. I don't care, even if it's shit. I could be in politics. I'd rather you sit there and run a news ad in the news and shit like that. Such and such, Mayor Sharita got a divorce. Indeed. I'm still the mayor, so what the fuck a marriage got to do with me being a fucking mayor? As long as I'm doing my motherfucking job, that's what the hell matters. Oh, governor such and such, they're having a divorce. Indeed. Long as I know in my position, I ain't do no foul, fucked up shit. I don't really give a fuck what the news run. I don't care. Long as I know I ain't do nothing dirty. Shit, the easiest thing that you could do is allow the person to cheat and do what they gonna do. Allow them to show you what they rather do so you can do what you have to do, because the beauty of that situation is you kept your hands, your nose clean, you ain't do nothing messy. Oh, they didn't give me enough time, so you didn't have enough fucking common sense or respect to keep your body to yourself. If those urges was coming, oh, I wanted to, you know, be with somebody younger, you getting older. Okay, cool. Now, woman, that don't mean for you to, you know, feel no type of way, because I'm 100% sure shit, you might still be beautiful in whatever type of age you are in. And with those relationships that you are having or whatever, guess what? You get a chance to fucking walk away in peace. Like shit, instead of having him cheating on you and degrading you and disrespecting you, you got to deal with this motherfucker and doing NDAs, taking money out of the bank account, covering up bullshit. I don't want you to go through all that, motherfucker. That's a headache and that's tension that I'm going to feel in my goddamn bed. And that's every fucking night that my back is not getting blown the fuck out. So every night that my back ain't getting blown the fuck out, you got to go, bruh. You gotta go. We gotta let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go, motherfucker. Shit. I forgot the name of the song, but shit. Y'all get to just what the fuck I'm saying. Let that shit go. Let the motherfucker flow. Cause shit, I don't know. But I ain't fit to sit here and be just to keep the fucking money. Shit. There's a lot of fucking money to be made. So you mean to tell me over those 20 years you ain't learned no type of business skill? You mean to tell me you ain't figure out what type of business you can start on your own? So regardless if that shit go left, shit. All right, baby, look. I got me a side piece. I got this going on. Okay, baby, cool, bet. Go do what you got to do. Shit, what we build together, we can either figure out what we going to split this shit going to be, or shit, motherfucker, if I deserve my piece and how fucking disrespectful that, nigga, you can keep that. Let a little shot handle that. I still... Shit, Beyonce said to the left. Shit, I'm trying to go to the right, baby. I'm trying to get on my right path, okay? Because to the left is when you tossing this shit out. To the right, I'm going ahead and do this. But shit, I got free range because I'm not fit to go back and forth. We're going to go on a one way. That's okay. Are you happy? And you let that shit go. They let their self-respect go whenever you want to be able to, oh, he's my husband. Okay, shit, the title of a husband don't mean shit today in 2025. Shit, everybody want a man these days. Everybody want a fucking man. And I mean that some of the fucking men want men. So shit, we're fighting an endless fucking battle. It's an endless fucking battle. Motherfuckers say you want me. But shit, I'm in a point in my life, motherfucker, you gotta prove it to me. Are you even worth my fucking time? And it's not about, knowing your self-worth. Shit, you know your worth when you sitting there having, like, let me have a sit down with you. I know you cheating, bruh. Let's not do that. Are you still gonna be doing this? Oh, y'all got meetings every Tuesday? Shit. You know what I'm saying? How they used to find them on the little shows and movies, like, you have meetings with them every Tuesdays and Wednesdays at this hotel, in this motel. Well, bitch, every Tuesday and motherfucking Wednesday, shit. I ain't Cesar or nothing like that, but Cesar was okay with being a side bitch, long as she got the perks and the benefits of the shit, right? I don't give a fuck about the perks, the benefits, but bitch, I am not a perk 30, and you ain't fit to treat me as such as the fix that you motherfucking need, motherfucker. Okay, I'm fit to go get a motherfucker that's gonna make sure all eyes on me. That motherfucker is hey, you pissing too long, what you doing? I'm coming. Like a motherfucker, listen, okay, I leave the house, he begging my line, he dropped them drawers, okay? Oh, you need me to drop the drawers? Okay. Okay, do you hear me? Like, motherfucker, like, if that motherfucker ain't going goo gaga crazy for your ass to make sure your ass coming home, to make sure that, hey, what you getting on? Is it, you got some panties on? I took the panties off for you. Shit, motherfucker, he not make sure that man going crazy for your ass. Like, what is you thinking about? Why are you quiet? Yeah. He come fuck with you just to come fuck with you. You hear me? Keep your hoe and nasty self over there. Shit, you gotta be fucking happy regardless. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't even shit. That girl, don't listen. As a woman, don't ever fucking degrade yourself talking about a hoe. Shit, that's your mistress. It was supposed to be a mystery before you figure it out. She ain't no hoe. She ain't no hoe. She just had a low standard. Don't ever call the next woman a hoe. Unless you know that she a hoe. Unless you know you can go online and you can get on the Twitter back page, OnlyFans and shit like that. Now that's a hoe. Okay? That's the highest bidder. Sometimes them bitches don't be no hoes. They don't care no more. Your man is her man and they like him on the weekend. You know what I'm saying? And you can't sit there and fault that woman for nothing because it's the man's fault because he giving it up. He taking the D out of his drawers and dropping D off. And when the D is supposed to be at your address, at your telephone, and at your home. Don't get mad at that man about nothing. That because it's his fault why the shit messed up. But don't call no other. Well, we ain't gonna call her no hoe. Now, if she a hoe, she a hoe. But if she not, don't ever downgrade yourself like that. Because at any given time, what the Lord has taught me, don't ever call nobody something that you know you ain't ever been through. Now, you gotta be careful with that. Because at any given time, you can find yourself in hoish behaviors and activities before you even know it. Shit, I know the streets is calling, but the hoe in me is only for me to slut out the man that's meant for me. So that means putting quarters between your fucking kneecaps and call it a like clinch. Ooh, I got an itch that need to be scratching. He gonna do it for me. But Jesus said you gotta have discipline. It gets a little difficult. She was a call. God damn. Well, I mean, shit, just allow it to be what it is gonna be. Shit, motherfuckers used to call me a call girl, and I ain't ever been a fucking call girl a day in my life. But I also have females be broads and be stupid enough to hide behind fucking fake pages and have conversations in every which way and feel like that it was safe and okay because you ain't gonna know me because you don't know my real name. But hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be that Aries Leo Sag female that gonna sit there and hide behind the motherfucking page and pretend like there ain't no way. Yes, way. Órale, way, vato. It is what it is. Allow the motherfucking person to be what they are, baby. I mean, if you sitting there, if you know for a fact, then that's your personal Holly Davis. Let me see your page for real, for real. Nah, you giving a vibe. But anyway that it goes in the situation, you just allow that shit be what the fuck it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? When the people sit there and do that, I'm hearing BYOB. Somebody went to bring your own bottle. So a bottle girl, a bartender, somebody could be a bottle girl or a bartender. Somebody could have met somebody off the Tinder or some shit like that. I've been there. Somebody's like, look, is that going to offend her? Ain't shit that can offend me these days, okay? I didn't have so many people made so many fake pages of me. I was like, shit, I'll be pretty shit. I don't need nobody to sit there and she needs somebody to come protect her. Like, motherfucker, either you going to do it naturally or you're not. I don't beg nobody to be there. But at the same time, when you get into life situations, you'll learn more or less how to handle healthy situations. Because somebody's trying to hound someone about something. Somebody is a Virgo. Okay, a Virgo could be hiding behind a female page. So a man hiding behind a female page. Weird. Very religious. Shit, at the end of the day, let that motherfucker be what it is. Shit, I had an ex-husband, he wanted to be a girl so fucking bad. He was like, oh, I'm going to say she a hoe. I'm going to say this motherfucker. You just didn't want to get caught up. So it's just like certain people got insatiable or they don't have self-discipline or some shit. But whatever it is, somebody keeps telling me, I don't make you a celebrity overnight. Like, god damn, like, keep talking, baby. Keep talking, shit. I'd rather walk you than fucking talk you, but it's just like, shit. Some people need that real fucking advice because it's somebody that is like somebody likes to, they got a thing for Vicodin. Somebody low-key take Vicodin on the low. Somebody could have had like what you call those type of surgeries? A tension release. Somebody is taking that shit like, man, somebody is weird. But this is somebody trying to steal somebody's money too. Or get away, somebody's trying to avoid telling the truth. Being sued, protection from enemies who would steal somebody's fortune. Shit, that's why I was like, God's delay is better for me to go ahead and allow it to play out how it's planned. Because at the end of the day, I'm still going to be one paid woman. I ain't worried about it. I get what's mine. Why does she always get what she want? I'm blessed, baby. I'm blessed. Ain't nothing but a blessing. Ain't nothing but a blessing, Sugarfoot. Ain't nothing but a blessing. Why he give that to her? Because I'm a blessing, sucker. And I don't mean like the Dum Dums blow pops or the Gigantic blow pops. I miss those things. Don't call me Jada Kiss, but you want to give me a kiss? Like, justice is justice. Either way it go, baby. Shit, I got shit to do. And people be sitting there trying to block it and stop it. The party, so stop it. The high, don't stop. Be ticketed, talking all around the block. Somebody was like, who's going to make this girl stop? I don't know. Are you Jesus himself? I don't know. Black Jesus. Jesus. Hallelujah. Motherfucking shit. I might go to the church and that bitch blow up. Don't knock on the devil's door. The devil might answer. But shit, sometimes a motherfucker, yes, Marsha. Oh my God. Ooh. I swear to God. Why is it that she gets everything that she wants? Why is it that people always like her? Because, bitch, I got a personality. You remember how motherfuckers be like, she ugly. But she got a personality. Bitch, I got a personality, looks in motherfucking body. Gain weight, lose weight, still a motherfucking shape, bitch. Leave me alone. Go get you some motherfucking Jenny Craig. It's just like being happy and like your own like existence and shit like that. And it's just like when people really just try to force certain things on you, do you genuinely want to be happy or are you living for other people? You can't be concerned about what they say, how they're going to look at you, how they view you, what it is that you do, because the more you're concerned about them, you're living for them. You don't have a relationship with your parents, so you probably have mommy daddy issues. Bitch, you probably got way more fucking mommy daddy issues and don't come to the pure acceptance. I honor the fact that those motherfuckers are there, but technically, off of technicality, I'm a fucking orphan at this time. And with the fact of that happening, it's a lot of shit that happened in my life that 100% sure a lot of motherfuckers wouldn't even want to take one fucking foot or step in my fucking life. Shit, not even a grown ass man. That motherfucker can stand 10 foot fucking tall for all I give a fuck. That motherfucker be like, I'm good off that, shorty, but let me help you. Yeah, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it motherfucking shine, and I cuss every day but Tuesday. Okay, I might cuss a little bit worse on a Tuesday, but however, y'all know my saying, I'm only a Christian on Tuesdays. Other than that, we can sit there and say, Kumbaya, my Lord. Bitch, I could be a Buddhist. But shit, even the fucking Buddhists and shit like that, wasn't they getting raped on? That lady blackmailed their ass, all the motherfucking monks and shit. Rita, you ain't got no business saying it, but shit, the facts are the facts. Ain't no monk or nothing like that. Shit, I'll say some shit that motherfuckers be scared to say. Is either be honest about that shit or you just gonna be sitting there scared. More often than not, I'll say shit that people be like, what will possess you to say that? Bitch, I didn't even know I was gonna say that. But considering where the conversation was going, somebody had to say it. Somebody had to say it. And apparently everybody sitting here like, hold on. Wait. Bitch, say it. Like shit, it's gonna get said eventually, okay? It just probably wasn't prepared on how the fuck the shit was gonna get said, okay? Cause shit, how I'm gonna say, you're gonna be like, was she serious? I was serious as fuck, but it was funny, right? You like the delivery. Did you laugh? This ain't special delivery, motherfucking shit. You might shit on yourself, so don't be taking no motherfucking thermoglycemics and shit and try to take a motherfucking diuretic. You might have diarrhea, cause bitch, you should, Sharita, you know my stomach. Bitch, you was over there trying to take that damn weight loss tea and shit, and you over here shitting on your goddamn self. I told you, leave me the fuck alone. I don't know. I'll be good. What else we got out here for these folks? Okay, star. Every day a star is born. Platform. Okay, I know it was a little slow beat, but shit, you know what it is. Suck it up, buttercup. That's what the back of this shirt was supposed to say. Suck it up, buttercup, but I didn't have enough letters. But as the shirt say, as you see, only quitters spit. You better swallow that nut. Someone was like, clutch your pearls, clutch your Vienna. Clutch your Vienna. Did you do some Kegels? Buttercup says a day. Fighting crime. I'll be my own fucking entertainment. That's why it's just like, why care to have friends when you can entertain yourself like this? It's beautiful. Somebody's like, I admire their strength. They're pretty cool if you ask me. Shit, hey, you got to tell them shit. Only quitters spit. Anytime you want to sit there and de-escalate a situation, tell them, shut up. Only a quitter will spit. And they're going to be like, what the fuck? Well, bitch, you should have fucking swallowed. I guarantee you'll stop a fucking argument dead in the middle of that shit. Suck it up, buttercup. And then once they sit there and try to catch on to what the fuck you said, suck it up, buttercup. There you go. A win is a win. A win is a motherfucking win. I swear to you. They're going to be like, what? Only quitters spit. Bitch, you're spitting a lot. It seems like you're very angry, right? You're spitting. I spit a lot, but sometimes I gotta swallow. Swallow it up, buttercup. Should I act a straight motherfucking donkey, okay? ER, sadness, and depression don't even fucking do it for me, okay? ER, okay. It's Winnie the Pooh. I swear to God, this is gonna be worse than Dee Dee coming in on Dexter's Laboratory. Dee Dee, don't touch my things. I ain't for shit. That's why I ain't got no business having no motherfucking friends. Cause bitch, I will be condoning some shit. Bitch, you gonna let her talk to you like that? You gonna let her talk to you? Roast her ass. You remember how they came in on how high? Get them. Don't hit their ass, nigga. We ain't trying to go for assault. First, roast their ass. Now, if they swing first, then we do the rest of the shit. But bitch, eat their ass up. I swear to you. Somebody could be seeing like a situation is like, God damn, somebody sitting here like I was looking at a situation all wrong. Hold it down, Charlie Brown. The little boy with the long hair and the bangs always calling Charlie. Charlie, guess what? We got into the student exchange program. Oh, so did we. Charlie Brown was so fucking calm, cool, and collected with his shit. That's where the fucking shit used to be so cool. That motherfucker would be like, yeah, I used to get into that. Charlie Brown was the smartest motherfucker out of everybody. He was so cool. He was chill and collected. Hey, Snoopy. Yeah, get ready. We're getting ready to go. That's why you fuck with Charlie Brown. He was cool than a motherfucker. You hear me? But motherfuckers just don't, somebody could be one of the knowledge of good and evil. Shit, you gotta have a balance. You gotta be neutral in a lot of shit. That's why I say with relationships, more often your romantic relationship can actually like be the foundation of how it comes with financial and everything else, because if you're not loyal and you don't find like the seriousness and then the funny in this shit, like what's the point of it? Now you sitting there walking around like you got a wedgie up your ass and like you took a shit and didn't wipe, and then you take your drawers off, you got a shit stain. Now you sitting there running into situations like, my ass is itching. Bitch, my ass would itch too if them damn cotton drawers was stuck in the between of my asshole all goddamn day. Don't be a tightwad. You kumquat. You lint liquor. Isn't that what that bitch said? You lint liquor. Don't be sitting there having your damn drawers so tight up your motherfucking ass and be sitting here like I'm the last motherfucking person, because it's gonna be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Shit, don't be a fucking man, bro. I'm gonna say some shit out of fucking pocket and be like, I'm gonna punch this bitch in the middle of her goddamn forehead. What you gonna do, man? Oh. Why she say that? Why she say that? Starkeisha, Starkeisha, don't say that. You started it, goddamn it. Don't start nothing. Somebody was like, God damn, like, let me fix this. There's a judge watching me right now. This motherfucker like, I could loosen up. I could lighten up from certain things. It's more often than not, it would be more men, or it'll be women that are actually in the state of healing and recognizing that they're getting through shit. More often than not, I know age is not even a fucking requirement around me, but if you're just genuinely looking to heal in certain life situations, like motherfucker, you will literally find the joy of being around me. I don't care to be around people, but shit. Seriously, love is love. You know what I'm saying? I love every fucking body till I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you want to laugh, bitch? Because over here, I laugh. I laugh at myself every fucking day. Like, I stubbed the fuck out of my foot sitting there talking about, I'm getting into the song, bitch. I was sitting there, I was like, God damn, I hit my goddamn foot, but I still kept dancing. But I was like, oh, okay. You know how you trying to drop it like it's hot? And bitch, my knee, listen, my damn titty hit the damn thing. I was like, ooh, bitch, you getting a little bit too big. Pick your ass up. I was like, okay, yeah, your dump trunk is dump trunking, and bitch is like, hey. I was like, ooh, shit. I had to catch myself. I was like, oh, okay, bitch, we got some work to do. I mean, it ain't your knee didn't give out on you. It was just your ass. You know what I'm saying? You know that song, Dip It Low, Bring It Up Slow, bitch? It was Dip It Low and bitch, are you coming back? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh no, are we coming back? Okay, shit, we lost a little balance. We got to get on some strength coring work, we got do a little arousal. That's when I know it's like, bitch, you ain't got no business. If you over fucking your 30s and you still at the strip club, bitch, what the fuck, what knee exercises is you doing? All right. It ain't like I don't need no oil on the engine. You know what I'm saying? I don't need no oil on the motherfucker, but it's like shit, dip it low. You need a support system. You know how they tell you to do the chair exercises. Like that should just be, kicking and chilling, and you just gotta do what it is that you do, because it's like, oh, shit. More often than not, I know it's motherfuckers that come over here and it's like, let me learn how this bitch is, because, all right, losers. All right. I ain't call nobody no loser, but do you want to be a loser? Because, like, bitch, it's all the way live over here. It's all the way live over this bitch. It's going to be pure ENT. Do you know me? And my name ain't motherfucking Nelly, okay? I don't need no Air Force One, and I got to say no underlay, motherfucking EI. Okay. You thought I was going to say, mind your motherfucking business. What other bullshit we got going over here with these humanoids? I'm over here having a human experience, so most humans that are still in the human experience be like, what the fuck? Bitch, I ain't no fucking human. The fuck? I hate human shit. I'll be over here, bitches like, oh, you got rid of the kids. Bitch, that's one fucking last fucking payment to go over here and get some goddamn money, okay? I was the one that allowed you to maneuver how you was maneuvering. My name ain't Larry Hoover. You realize that, right? I'm definitely ain't Big Meech. My name ain't motherfucking Alpo. I don't do one of those. I don't do none of those three shits. You realize that, right? So I was like, pick up your mouth. Pick up your mouth. Okay? Be careful. Be careful. Be careful with me. My name ain't Cardi B, but that bitch was on some shit. I fuck with it though. She said, I got some magic for you. I got some magic for you. Dreams do come true. What else we got for these motherfuckers? It's like, shit. Somebody is in their head. Somebody listed. Somebody's like, sexual healing. Somebody's trying to give you that Marvin Gaye. Somebody want that Marvin Gaye moment with somebody around their motherfuckers. You heard me. Somebody's like, let me get that sexual healing. Hey, stay out of people's cooter box. Somebody was like, huh? Hey. June 12th for somebody. We got Michelle Kelly. Kelly Michelle. Something is turning out to be a catastrophe for somebody in a situation. Somebody could be at a hotel. Somebody's trying to get we got a dirty cop on our hand, or a dirty official, or somebody could be part of the pillar, or a dirty minister or some shit like that. What's going on with this person? Ooh. Okay. I see. It's a situation I really want to fucking bring out to the air, but it's just like, no Luther music. What the hell? I mean, if you like Luther Vandross, shit, everybody know the sequel with Luther Vandross. But there's this. We got a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, transsexual man that is doing something towards somebody. That could be either a Capricorn, Pisces, Aquarius, or Sagittarius man. Somebody thinking some shit is a cakewalk. Somebody said, spill that tea, baby. Clock it. Clock it. Okay, so this person, Obstacles and challenges. Oh, okay. They could have also been working with a Taurus person. Somebody that's a Taurus, they motherfucking toes. Somebody got some wide ass like looking toes. And they got a small ass pinky toe. Like ain't nobody supposed to see my feces. Because they was trying to get somebody because it's like somebody thinking like they in their feelings because they thought somebody was like fully gay or some shit like that. Somebody like to wear black long wigs to like they butt or some shit like that. Somebody was trying to get somebody to pay for a boob job or breast augmentation. Somebody found out that this person was lying about something, but they in their feelings because it's like 2 or 3 people or 2 other people that they could have been dealing with or some shit like that. Whoever this motherfucker is, they messy because they was trying to cause obstacles and challenge towards somebody. This is also somebody mad at someone because they lied for them or on them about 2 court cases. I lied for you and you, god damn, I held this secret for you. So I'm going to see here, like somebody did some low down dirty shit. It's usually the motherfuckers that you thought it was going to be close to you and cool with you that's going to turn your ass into, turn their ass on you and then try to play like, oh no, I'm into that person. They cool as shit. I want to be friends with them. And then somebody's birthday September 2nd. Somebody could have found out that somebody was stalking somebody or trying to stop somebody. Terrence, Terry, Tara Lynn, Tara, Tiana. Let's start with a T name for somebody. Shit, all I know is it was fucking, to me, a dick is a dick. Well, like it doesn't work. Moving on, heart space, thoughts, fertility. 3664 or 4663. The ending of a telephone number, a house, apartment, or a building. Somebody, that could be your social security. I don't know. What I'm talking about could be resonating with you. (133). Somebody could be in room 133 or room 331 or apartment door or building. Telephone number 9261 1629. Somebody could be losing someone that was born in 1969, 1996, 1999. Somebody could be 29. Somebody could be losing an elder, grandparent. Somebody's dealing with a lot of fucking funerals. Been there. Shit, seek support. And especially if you have support, please lean on that support. Just as long as they ain't talking shit. You know what I'm saying? If you got folks around you that talk shit, seek a therapy or a recovery treatment place or somewhere, or go somewhere where you know you can actually feel safe. Where you can actually feel safe. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't recommend anybody to do what I had to do. Like, what somebody had to do, it ain't ever fucking recommended. But if, you know what I'm saying? I've been there in that situation where people build their shit off of somebody else's back. Somebody could be born in 84. Somebody could be 48 years old. Somebody could be 33. I'm hearing that song by Usher, Can you help me? Y'all gotta be mindful of certain shit too. 'Tis the season, regardless if you're a barren woman, that shit can just pop through somebody. You can be in your goddamn 50s, 60s and get pregnant. Somebody's like, not 60. Yes, the fuck you can. This is the, how do I explain it? History tends to repeat itself. We are literally back in biblical times, whether people know it or not, but we actually are in textbook historical times, but biblical times at the same time. And this is going to be the era where you're going to see a lot of women that could be like in their 40s, 50s, 60s, shit up to 70 years old having babies. Somebody like a 70-year-old, yeah, they have babies. You got ovaries, you got a uterus. Yeah. This is going to be the year where you want to see motherfuckers like, but granny, what you was doing? Like somebody, I'm getting somebody in a situation where they got this is gonna fuck some motherfucking heads up. Going to the nursing home, and you know how you go to the nursing home, and you be like, granny, what y'all been in here doing and shit like that. It's like, you know what I'm saying, you low-key bring them out on a little trip or something, go, you know, let them get a little drink, whatever. But somebody found out like their grandparents is fucking in the nursing home. I mean, it's a thing. I ain't gonna hold you. It's the nastiest shit that you will ever fucking witness as working in the nursing home. But it's just like that's that. But I'm seeing somebody looking at their granny like 60, 70, damn near going close to 80 getting pregnant. It's like, just imagine you sitting there in your 40s, 50s, and 60s and talking about, I got a little brother and sister. This is my brother and sister. And people looking at you, when did you have a baby? This is my mama baby. Like somebody said, I'm seeing like a group of people sitting there talking about, what you mean it's your, I don't want to talk about it. It's one of those situations. I don't want to talk about it. You feel me? It's literally one of those. Listen here, cuz. Shit, somebody could end up like saying like around this year. I'm gonna say from now, like somebody could end up getting pregnant like back to back, right? And then it's like those kids get older, and it's like somebody by the time you hit, I'm getting somebody could either hit between 56 and 74 years old, and somebody get pregnant again. I'm seeing somebody sit here like, to be exact, somebody be about 64 years old, and I'm seeing somebody like, huh? Say again. What? I'm a who? Hold on, doctor. It seems like you tripping. It seems like I think I need a hearing aid. I feel like my ears fucked up. Did you just say what? It seemed like you said Tupac was still alive or some shit like that. You said Biggie. They found Biggie, right? I mean, everybody saw what happened to Biggie, but it's just like, man, were you having, you know, consensual type of things? What you talking about? I wasn't hunching. You know what I'm saying? He was rubbing on my breasts and stuff like that. You could get pregnant by getting rubbed on it. Like, bitch, I swear to God, I couldn't be that person because I'll be the first one to be like, so you mean you could get pregnant by boys touching on your breasts and stuff like that? I was sitting there guarding my virginities and stuff like that. So I was a virgin and stuff like that. All he did was touch on it and stuff like that. Like, listen here, Miss Rita. It's wolf pussy, goddammit. Like, what the fuck you mean it's supposed to be dry? I wasn't hunching. I wasn't hunched it. I hunched it with an extra eating. I'm finna act ignorant as fuck in that bitch. Do you hear me? And then I'm going back to the crib and I'm cussing the motherfucker out like, sir, what the fuck did you take? Did you take them herbs that I told your ass not to touch? Did you touch some of my goddamn herbs? I knew your ass was acting like a goddamn horse on that day. And you talking about you got a goddamn gout. Somebody's like, God damn, like this. I swear for God, it's about to happen. It's gonna be a prophecy. Somebody gonna be looking at me like, bitch, you saw it coming. I did see through it, but it's too many motherfuckers, and it's just once you supposed to have on your motherfucking life alert, bitch. Your hip didn't get popped out of place or nothing. When your knees supposed to be hurting, motherfuckers over here doing acrobatics and shit. I'm nervous. Let's see what we got. Somebody said, let's choose wisely about what this is. Somebody was like, this motherfucker do not have no chill. And I don't. What the fuck am I supposed to be chilling out for? It's life. If you over here sitting here like clutching your pearls, baby, your titties must be sagging like mine, okay? These titties ain't not motherfucking perky at all, okay? But I love them. I love my unperky ass motherfucking breasts, okay? I did anything. Don't touch my titties. There's mine. There's mine. I fought all my life for these shit. I did. Lord knows I did. But I'll be damned if you touched them without permission. They're like, what the fuck is wrong with this person? It's called personality. Get you something. Something about 06. Somebody's also figuring out somebody could have been lying about shit. Somebody could be seeing something that's like, God damn, somebody is seeing something differently. Somebody is literally seeing something so fucking differently. It's just like, would they be interested? Somebody you may not know, or you might not be paying attention to it. Somebody might not be paying attention to somebody is like, I don't know, maybe you're just emotionally not available, or you're not paying attention to shit. Like for me, it's just like, I don't pay attention to shit at all. Like you literally got to be in my fucking face for me to pay attention to it. Because other than that, I don't really be caring. But it's the truth. Somebody is like, you probably like emotionally. Damn, this bitch said I'll pay the child support. God damn, she said I was the pappy. I'll be the pappy. I'll give you the child support. I'll give you the child support. Shit, I'm going through that shit right now. Shit, hey, you got the kids. Don't be sitting over here talking about she a deadbeat baby mama. She a deadbeat. She'll take care of her kids. If you don't cry your old emotional ass, you said you wanted to take care of the kids, motherfucker. You the one that asked me to have us to take care of the motherfucking kids, nigga. I'm only obligated to pay child support. Shit, what happens? Listen, equal opportunity, motherfucker. They be like, this bitch. I ain't worried about nothing. I ain't worried about nothing. Shit, now we over here watching Chippendales and the strippers in the club. What you over here fucking with me, cuz? You need me to babysit? Child, ooh, y'all didn't tell me I had some of this stuff. That lip gloss started caking up. Lip gloss caking up, child. I ain't got no motherfucking shame in this shit, though. Oh, thank you. Shit, I noticed it. I just felt it because it was just like, when your lips get a little, like, too sticky. I don't be minding it at the same time. Child, look like some shit I ain't got no business putting in my mouth right now. It's like, girl. Hey, you do what you gotta do. It gets like, yeah. I don't mind. Shit, at least I know it's there. Somebody was like, wait a minute, say that again, what you said. Mind your business. If you didn't catch on what the fuck I said the first time, mind your motherfucking business. Maybe you should be doing that. You said somebody paying so much fucking close attention to the shit that I'm saying. It's just like, are they probably taking that shit personal? Shit, why don't you go ahead and get a throat full of something? Shit, if you sitting there right next to your man and you over here too busy worried about what the fuck I'm saying, go choke on his real quick. Maybe he give you, maybe he'll take your ass on a date. Maybe he'll get you a motherfucking flower or some shit like that. Okay? Make his ass feel like a king instead of watching me. It's bothering me, baby. You get roasted for the free ski. I don't need nobody to sell out shit. Oh, okay. I appreciate that. It's all right. I noticed it. Shit, look, it's best to always call your own shit out before somebody be sitting there like, ah, hell. I know on God, like, motherfucker, go choke on some dangling, like, shit. If it's thick, don't spit, swallow it. Your throat should stretch a little bit, bitch, because leaving me alone and over here messing with me, motherfucker, I am Alice in Wonderland, worse than a motherfucking Mad Hatter, off with a motherfucking head, okay? The precious Jabberwocky with 3 heads instead of 1, okay? Obstacles and challenges. We're going to cause you an obstacle and challenge. Bitch, you can't block destiny. I'm going to swap with you. No, motherfucker, before you do, you get to feel everything I had to. And if you do, it might be an obstacle and challenge that you actually protected me from. So a win is a win. A win is a fucking win. It's like, what's the obstacle and challenge? For somebody, you have somebody that is like, struggling with the fact of whether they want to be a man or a woman that's doing some shit towards you. It could be a relative, a family, somebody could be a water sign. For somebody, it's a female. If you're a female, it's another female jealous of you that is stuck in their mind about being with other females. This could be an air or a water sign. Roadblock. No, this is like a motherfucker stuck in their head, but it's also like if you're a man, it's a man that's struggling with the fact of like feeling like he's a woman or something like that. And then there could be causing like an obstacle and challenge for, you know, you wanted to move on, or like they could be upset because they kind of trying to like what they used to tempt you in with some shit like that. You're just like, nah, I'm not into that shit or whatever. Or, you know what I'm saying? Still trying to hold over your head about some shit. If you know, you real with it. Like, I'm a type of person, it's no fucking judgment zone around me. Like, motherfucker, if you gonna be sensitive, I'm the last person to fucking deal with it. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, somebody could be a Taurus. Someone could be a Pisces, a February. Somebody have a birthday in February. Somebody has a birthday in May, January, December, but they definitely do have a birthday in February for sure. But this could be a woman for sure. For somebody, it's up to 2 men that feel like they are women. And that one could be born in May, February, or July. The 2 men that are fighting with that, okay? No, but I'm saying like this could be towards a man that is already making the decision that they don't want to do that no more. Or they're not into that. Like shit, like I said, shit, the more freaky they are, shit, the more freaky the bedroom is, okay? Shit, long as I ain't got to invite nobody in that bitch. And I can have all fucking full explorability in that shit, motherfucker. Tie me up. But monogamy is required. You hear me? Monogamy is motherfucking required. Motherfucking first, you know, we're going to still test. We're going to keep safety first for the first year. You know what I'm saying? We got to strap up for the first year. But after that, free game, bitch. Shit, you got to be open. Like, you can't sit there and just, like, expect for everybody. Because, I mean, there's not one woman. You put enough liquor in a woman's fucking body or a system, trust and believe me, she becoming a licking lizard. Okay, she's going to become a licking lizard. You know, it's a curiosity. It's a little bit of sugar in your tank. We're not going to sit here and play the slow 22 on people right now. Like, so it's cool for you to do it, but we can't let the men do it. And if, you know, sometimes they do it, other times they don't. You know, curiosity don't ever fucking spark them. It's like, you know, they might watch it, but they ain't going to do it. He said, been there, done that. Yeah, you know, everybody got their experimental shit. Sometimes, you know, their experimental was unwarranted. You know, they might have got locked up and they had to do what they had to do for the state. Shit, ain't shit wrong with it, just long as you motherfucking honest about that shit, motherfucking. Cause I don't wanna hop in and I'll catch you doing some shit. Now I gotta punch your ass in your left eye. And everybody, why the left eye? That's their strong eye, okay? And then I might stub you in your motherfucking pinky foot. Why the fuck you didn't tell me? Then he gonna be like, motherfucker, why you being sensitive? I might have just had watched it with your stupid ass. Really? Now he's confused and now he gotta go self-reflect in fucking life. Like, so I didn't have to, motherfucker, there's nothing that you can manipulate with a person who's free in life. But the beauty of being single now, you don't give a shit at all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, freedom is bliss. Being single is a thing. You know what I'm saying? Because people are going to be hating. And, like, right now is the time in life. Like, if you're single, enjoy the fuck out of that shit. Enjoy the fuck out of it. Like, don't take it for granted. Like, take every opportunity to self-reflect on every part of yourself, that even when it's time for you and you do decide that you want to date and be in relationships like I am, it's just, I'm taking the fucking full experience to enjoy life. Ooh, this is what I like again. This is what I like about myself. I love the beauty of not having to look. I ain't got to look at my phone. I ain't got to answer no phone. I ain't got to worry about no text messages. I ain't got shit. Listen, I ain't got shit to do. It's Friday. You got fired. You ain't got no job. You ain't got shit to do. You hear me, Smokey? It's just certain shit that you can just do and you just be fucking happy, free, and just like, just live. You know what I'm saying? Wisdom. Like, it be people that want to try to test you. Like, bitch, is you jealous because you married and you want to stay in that fucking marriage and send, you know, get a hall pass or some shit. Bitch, like, don't get mad at me because you want to be a soccer mom and shit like that. Don't get mad at me because your baby daddy didn't put you on child support, bitch. Don't get mad at me because he didn't put you on child support. Shit. Child support allows you to be free. Bitch, I'm free. You know what I'm saying? We still got joint custody or whatever. You got responsibilities and things. But shit, you ain't really doing shit if you ain't got haters. You know what I'm saying? Foundation, triumph, stand your ground, achievements. Okay, harmony. You know, if you're not going to get in harmony with other people, more often than not, it's meant for you to be in harmony with the masculine or the feminine of your own energy. You know what I mean? So it just take the opportunity for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm a firm believer balancing myself mentally, emotionally, psychologically, balancing my masculine energy and my feminine energy. Also, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got no business dating nobody. If my money ain't right in my home and I ain't got transportation, I ain't got no business sitting there giving you no time, baby. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's just a man like, hey, he's just very adamant about doing that shit. That's a whole different vibe, you know, ball game. But in the meantime, finding myself and making sure I'm secure in the situation, like, you know what I'm saying? You know what it is that when you are in a relationship and somebody leave you and you get that oh shit and you already struggle. I ain't going through that shit no more. I'd rather have all that shit in place that, you know, we going to do that shit. Let me, all that shit for the rainy day, whatever the case, like I'm good. But being dependent on somebody to do that shit for me again, nope. Shit, after I asked you that first time, like, oh, you know, is there somewhere we can go? You taking me on a date? I'm out. Like, I want to go on a date. I'm going to take myself on a date. I don't mind eating alone. I don't mind going ahead and go taking that hiking trip alone because shit, it'll be me and 43. And I don't mean the 43rd president, but shit, you might as well call me and my clock president, okay? You know, just have fun. The universe, something is very powerful at this time. Wish fulfillments. Somebody got 2 things that's about to be fulfilled. I feel like somebody doesn't see it coming. It's like, I'm getting somebody like, what? What? What's this? I feel like, but it's like, whatever it is, it's just like, God, like, hey, you can't tell them, but just let somebody know they're going to have 2 things coming their way. Very powerful, very magical. It's worth it. Transformation. Something is very transformative. somebody could be upset in the situation because I keep hearing that song. It's like Flyer Than You. I put that on a community board. Somebody might got that song on repeat. Shit. The biggest thing about it is because she kept saying, I can't change nobody. But choose love, regardless of what the situation is. I know in any situation is love, you know what I'm saying? But I know the love motherfuckers, hey, should I love a motherfucker that was trying to kill me, betray me in every which way, but the right way? And it's just like, shit, you get love for those situations, and it takes time to heal. But however, loving the fact that if it wasn't for those bad situations, you wouldn't be where you are. Like, if it wasn't for that fucking situation, I don't feel like I would be like where I am right now. Creativity, something about a truth is coming towards someone in the most creative way. Something's coming to somebody. The truth. And then the Ace of Swords, or the triumph and success. Something is coming in. That light is so bright. But y'all know what the Ace of Swords look like, right? And then it says truth. Somebody don't see some shit happening. It's going to happen fast. This is like something that should have had, that would have came in like August. And August is literally right around the fucking corner. Oh, thank you. You're awesome, honest, and amazing. I mean, honesty is the best policy. I mean, I don't feel like, I mean, either you're going to like it or love it. And I just know honesty is my only policy. If it makes a person hate you for being honest, then why are you around them? What's the point of being around somebody if you're not able to accept their honesty? More often than not, that it's because they're not able to be themselves truthfully. So, you know, more often than not, if they can't respect your honesty, it's just because they don't know how to be themselves truthfully. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling the truth about some shit. Something's about to be fulfillment of wishes. This is universal, aligned, destined to happen. A new beginning, base chakra. So something about stability. Going on to bigger things in a journey. They the problem. Hey, you just allow it to be, you know what I'm saying? For somebody, it's a situation. I feel like somebody's going to get bad news, but at the same time, really good news. But I feel like it's a sad, depressive news where it's going to literally put somebody in solitude and emotionally withdraw. I know in my situation is literally going to lead to that, but I know at the same time, it's just like emotionally, psychologically, I'm prepared for it, but it's just like, you know what to do in that point. You know, for somebody, you know, just the only thing that I can pray for whoever have to do that, because it's like I can feel the pain of, with this change coming in the I'm hearing a crazy harsh reality or some truth or news that's going to come in. It's like heartbreaking at the same time, but it's like, wait a minute, which could cause a person in distress. But for somebody, if you got a support system, they gonna be there for you. For somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like for me, it's just like shit. When you gotta handle that shit on your own, you gotta handle that on your own. And it's not easy, but it's just like psychologically, I'll tell anybody, whenever you gotta handle certain situations like by yourself, you gotta mentally and emotionally like psych yourself out, but not psych yourself out. Like you gotta be prepared. Like it's gonna be some bullshit. Like I'd rather you give me the harsh, bad shit before the good shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it's going to get worse before it get better. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? You can recover and heal a lot better with the harsher parts. Like, I expect people to fucking let me down. I expect people to disappoint me. I expect the bad shit every day. But I'm hopeful for certain things to turn out good. Because we live in a sad, harsh world. So it's like, it's bad. But I'm hopeful for the good. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm hopeful for the good, you know what I'm saying? We listen, we don't judge type situations these days, but it's just like, it just is what the fuck it is, you know what I'm saying? That, what's that girl's name? Jordan Sparks. One step at a time. There's no need to rush. And that's the facts. The facts of life. Where's Waldo? Am I telling my age? Yeah, right? Yeah, something is going to come through for someone. And they will turn out good. Yeah, love, happiness, peace. Something's coming in quickly. Something got to be moved out the way real quick. I don't know if people are dealing with like legal situations. I'm getting somebody who's like, I wish I could tell them who I am, but it's like, it's for the best interest because something is being handled. Something is being handled. It's heartbreaking though, but it's being handled. Somebody need to know it's being handled. It's heartbreaking. It's gonna cause somebody. I'm seeing somebody like it's gonna like literally somebody gonna be whatever it is. Somebody gonna be told. It's gonna make their ass like what? But I mean, it's for the best because it's gonna lead for a foundation though. But I know I'm not able. It's something I want to say, but it's like I'm not able to because it leads to a whole lot more, and then it's like. But it's positive, but at the same time, somebody, you know, oh, that's pretty dope. Something is pretty dope, too, because I feel like somebody suffering is like, whatever this heartache and loss of the situation is, say if you were a person just like me and had to go through a certain situation, I'm getting like somebody can go out somewhere, right? And you just going down and have coffee. Because I feel like something is going to be like very major public recognition. Because I keep getting like that Jennifer Hudson situation. But I feel like it's public recognition to a point where like, you know, say you go sit down and go have coffee or something like that. And it's just like, you probably be sitting there. You might be in your own world. But I'm getting someone like just sitting there like silent partners, if that makes sense. Somebody not who they are. Yeah, it's usually like that. I've had so many situations like that in my life, so it doesn't really matter. But I know something got solved though. It took a while, but it got solved. It came to the light though, finally. But the truth, it came to the light finally. But the beauty of that situation is I'm hearing the support is there when you're ready. Like someone was literally like no bullshit, legitimately would have like support, genuine support or alliances or people, you know, wanting to help. It's going to take a person a while to recover though. I ain't going to bullshit you though. Like somebody, like say if you get that information right now, somebody might get the information. Fall starts what? September 21st-ish, possibly. So say you got that information now. You will be down in the dumps till September and you'll fully recover by winter. For somebody. But I feel like in between time, like you'll still be receiving, like somebody will be receiving blessings. So I feel like it's going to be a little difficult to like stay down in the dumps for too long. But somebody you won't be able to, because I feel like somebody going to have people like knocking on their door. Get on up. Come on. Like they gonna make sure like you don't slip into that type of thing. For somebody else, is like gonna put you in a headspace with this heartache and loss, mental conflict for a little bit. But I feel like it's going to be very transformative. Okay. But I don't feel like you're going to be suffering though, because I feel like somebody, you're going to have genuine support. For somebody in a situation, it's like, round the clock type, because whatever this is, it's very tumultuous. Because I'm getting, this is some treacherous ass type shit. And whatever it is that's going to come through in that situation, I'm getting like, whatever is being recovered, it's going to be like, I'm getting like people taking turns. Like, even if they don't come into someone's home, house, or whatever the case may be, I'm getting people taking turns just to come in. You good? Like checking on someone periodically, because whatever this is just one of those situations. I wouldn't even care if I was a cop or something like that, fed, whatever, and this type of news that got to be delivered, I'm at your motherfucking door. I don't give a fuck if you want me there or not. It's just certain shit, you know what I'm saying? Especially when you go through certain shit, whatever this type of information is going to be coming in, this is one of those out of the due diligence of how things happen. I gotta make it, you know what I'm saying, like due diligence just to make sure that person okay. Shit, we all need protection, baby, but I ain't never fucking had that protection. But it's just like, it's not even protection. It's just one of those, you know, like, let me see. Let me use the example of Jennifer Hudson, right? Jennifer Hudson lost her whole fucking family while she was doing that show, right? But in the midst of that, you literally lose everybody, meeting everybody. And you got to deliver the message to that person that your kids are gone, your parents are gone, this and this is gone, right? You like literally you're by yourself. Like there is nobody there. Right? And when you have to go through that situation, it's like you are, and it's already bad enough you've been having to fight everything on your own. How would you feel? You'll be like, damn, who do I turn to? You need a hug, shit. You crying every day. You got to pick yourself up like, okay. Like it's going to be difficult. So, you know, if it's for me and I had to do this job, this is like, you know, say if it is a job, like I got to be undercover and shit like that. And I uncover some crazy ass shit and that shit happened on my clock. And I know I'm figuring out that a person is innocent. Some fucked up shit happened or whatever. And I got to deliver, hey, somebody unalive all your goddamn babies. These people didn't believe you and they were part of this, and this, and this. What are you doing? Of course, naturally, you will want to lose your shit. But the biggest part of it is, it's like, you got to imagine, like I could use myself. God forbid that somebody have to tell me my kids is gone. Outside of, I know it's already some crazy ass shit going on, but you got to tell me, not only was all this is happening, they're gone. Like, I'm coming to the point you're breaking, like, I couldn't go to no funeral. I'm finding bodies. We doing all this shit. And you come to tell me that my kids is gone. But I've been screaming over a whole year and some change. Please go check on my kids. Check on my kids. And they not doing that shit, right? How would you feel? Naturally, you're going to get into the state of, I'm angry at first. But however, for me, naturally, I'm not going to be able to be in anger. Why? Because psychologically, I already mentally, emotionally, and psychologically prepared myself to hear that type of news. Now the anger comes in. What the fuck took so long for somebody to believe that shit? Why did I have to wait so long before somebody looked into that? Now that type of shit will put you at an emotional loss. Like for me to literally, like no bullshit, the only thing I really had in life going for me were my kids. That's it. Like anything else, I don't give a fuck. Like my kids were my friends. Shit, it was nothing for me to not be. It's 7 children. Then I was down to 6. What type of entertainment could I not have? But to take all of that shit away and you're robbed from it, you have people to do the worst of the worst that you would not ever expect to happen to you. Like you would think a stranger would did some shit like that, you know, they'd carry on. And then that shit happens to you. You will struggle to even just want people around you, let alone like, oh, let me hug you, let me touch, like, don't touch me. You know what I'm saying? It was already bad enough. Like it took me years to even want to be touched, but it was like I had to be touched because of my kids. Like I should be destroyed, but every day I find every reason to smile. Every day, like my heart gonna hurt, but it's like, you know what? In spirit, I'm gonna be all right. I'm gonna be all right. But I know for a fact, like I don't want no friends around me. I don't do that family stuff. I don't do too many people around me. You probably see me for a few little minutes or a few little seconds, but outside of that, But it's like that type of situation, and now it's like people like, I want to look out for this person. I actually, want to help this person. I want to be there. Will they allow me to be there type thing? You know what I'm saying? It's those type of situations. You know what I'm saying? It's like no different to figure out the person that was sent to date you, they're a fed. Like, it's no surprise to it, but it's like at the same time, like, I'm not fucking surprised. Shit happens. Shit happens. And you go on about your fucking life. Because at the end of the day, that's business. That was their job. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I hurt their feelings. I did this. It's like, I can't feel bad. It was your job. And you walk away in peace and let it be just that. Like, they should have never figured this out. Like, it is what it is. Universal law is going to be found out. Karmically, you're going to know exactly how it's pan out. There's no need to be angry, but I mean, shit. What's the most that's going to hurt? Feelings. An emotion is meant to last for you for like 10 minutes. Anything past that, and you go past 3 days, you're looking to harbor that type of emotion. And it's like, I fought so hard to be where I am in my life. It's just like, all right, it is what it is. But also the freedom of that situation is, you know what? Now it's on my terms where I was actually genuinely looking to be like career focused before the children came in, or before I added more children into the situation. Now I have more control over my body, my rights and things like that. Now I can just focus on, you know what? It's not the time for children, but when I'm ready for them, you know what I mean? Like that type of thing. It's just like, it just required you to have a different mindset to look at the situation in a different way. So it's like, to be angry about it and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? What person don't want to have, a family and things like that? But for me, in my experience, it was just going to get interrupted in every which way possible. You know what I'm saying? Being with, a person and things like that. Shit, my experience was like I had more people confused about what they wanted to be with than anything. Or it will just be literally, I'll be dealing with dudes that would literally just want to come to me because, oh, my appearance, my body and things like that. And when it came to that, it was just like, I gave up about it a long time ago. Because if it wasn't about getting money or making some money or taking money from me, it was about my appeal or my body. So it's just like, sir, you're only here for one or two things, because I don't feel like you're an in-depth type of person. So it's like, I'm not going to waste my time. But it's like, I'm also knowing that I'm very loyal to a detriment, that it'll just be like a person will feel like, oh, I can keep coming back to her. I can keep coming back to her. It's like, no, I just don't have it in me to try to keep learning people over and over and over. And Let me focus on you. If it's going to work, it's not. I can know if I want to try to give it a chance or not. You're not sure, okay? You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Like, things like that are very important. Certain sacrifices. Life goes on, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get bothered, but it also required me to not be in an emotional state. Be logical. Oh, no, you don't like it here? Oh, I'm weird? You think I'm weird? Okay, cool. Onward. Yeah, onward. New beginnings. For somebody, a situation could be detrimental, but it's a new beginning. All right, guys. Damn, I didn't realize it's 2 hours. I'll be back. I got to clean up my mess, and I'll see y'all soon.